In today's video, we see over 50 trailers, but before we begin, this channel is called Welcome to the Outdoors, where we feature everything outdoor related. And next year, we do plan on releasing even more content, so please subscribe to see more. And now it's time to see our first trailer.
Hey everyone, I'm Matt Reichel with BoreasCampers, and we are on site here in Flagstaff, Arizona at Overland Expo West. All right, so we're gonna do a quick run through here on our 2023 Boreas XT. We'll start up front. One of our key features on our campers is that we run CruiseMaster suspension and hitches. So up front you have the DO35 multi-axis hitch along with the integrated parking brake, jack with a wheel. Another cool feature that we have is all these campers come with a front receiver hitch. So on the XT, you can carry bikes here or you can carry a moto up to 400 pounds. Right behind that is our oversized toolbox. In this camper, we have over 40 cubic feet of storage. This houses your batteries, but it's also bulk storage, camp chairs, firewood, things like that. Up above the toolbox, this one has the luggage rack option, but you can also get a bike tray option. So you can carry bikes here and or up here, which is very handy. As we move back, you have a 100-watt solar panel. It's the standard on all of our campers. And as we move back here into the cabin, inside, you have a queen-size bed, LED lights, max air fan, forced air furnace. All of our doors come with the Arctic turn windows as well. So you've got windows with built-in shade and screen. These windows pop out for great airflow. Moving back here, all the campers come with the BFG all-terrain tires paired with electric brakes and the CruiseMaster CRS2 suspension. All of our campers are built with a composite panel. No wood in this camper whatsoever. So nothing to rot, mold, or mildew. Up above here you have your roof rack, and this awning comes standard. You can also upgrade to 180s and 270s, things like that. Right here you have your spare tire mount and spare tire, some molly board mounting options as well. And then coming back into the kitchen. So everything's on a pull out here. So you have your Truma C60 refrigerator on a locking slide. On the right hand side you have your sink and stove, 2-burner propane, and your sink ties to 30 gallons of fresh water mounted underneath the camper on a skid plate. Stainless steel countertop, again LED dimmable lighting, and then a bunch of storage here for pots, pans, food, everything you need to have a very well stocked kitchen. You also have an additional 2-inch receiver off the back here, so you can carry another set of bikes or dirt bike or luggage, and then 2 leveling jacks as well. On the passenger side of the camper is where your propane and your hot water shower is located. So this all comes standard as well. So you have on-demand hot water. This can reach to the sink, and you can also get the optional shower room enclosure so you can throw up some privacy when you're taking a shower. All right, I hope you enjoyed that quick walkthrough. If you're looking for more information, make sure to check out our website, BoreasCampers.com. That has all the specs, pricing, YouTube videos, walkthroughs, so make sure to check that out.
Hey guys, I'm Jamin. I'm with Kingdom Camping. We're out here at Overland Mountain West in Loveland, Colorado. This is our Adventure Pro Mini. It's an off-road, off-grid camping trailer, and I'm excited to show you guys. We're going to start up front here. We have a large, nice toolbox, and this stores all our electronic equipment. We do use the Red Art products. These are the state-of-the-art 12-volt system. We have 275 watts of solar, and this powers all our components, including the 12-volt air conditioner. So this unit is completely sustainable off the grid. So the Bluetooth system allows you to control everything on the app. So you can turn on and off your exterior lights. There's an off-roading light on the front. We also have a nice stargazer window here up top, so you can see out into the night sky while you're camping. Around the side here you can see our rock sliders. These protect the body of the camper trailer. We have a dual pane acrylic windows that have good insulation value. The body is a solid laminate that's insulated, has good insulation values, so you can camp in 0-degree weather. You can also camp in 100-degree weather. We have heat and AC. All right, to hop in the side, you can use the rock slider as a step. And Up front we have a nice large display. This has all your controls on the display, also your hot water. There's a TV here that you can move around. Around back we have a tri-fold mattress. This unfolds to the whole floor space, which comes up to 78 inches. Up top there is a folding bunk. Can serve as a child bunk or extra storage. We have a cargo net that covers that and it folds up out of the way. There's plenty of storage up top and a 12-volt air conditioner, of course, on the ceiling. Around the back end here we do have a kitchen slide out, so I'll just show you how this works. There's a fridge that goes in, and there's also a cooktop that goes in, so you can pull that out to cook. That way you're out away from the camper. Around top you can see our 275-degree awning, so this gives you ample shade or protection from the weather. Around the back we have a nice large galley kitchen, so you can see it has a sink and a shower. We have HDPE cabinetry, so this is a high-density polyplastic. It does not degrade over time, so there's no wood in here. The camper holds its value for a long time. It can get wet and the value doesn't change. So off to the side you have your water fill here, our furnace outlet, and the fenders serve as a step. Get up top. There is a roof rack that supports 500 pounds for a roof tent, and also our AC is up here. To find out more information and to contact us, go to our website. It's kingdomcampingrv.com. We're also on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, so we'd love for you to follow us and reach out to us. We'd love to talk to you.
I'm Todd from TC Teardrops. We're at Owasso, Wisconsin, and we're going to show our ISO unit today. This is our ISO model. This model is specifically made for hauling a couple of dual sport motorcycles up here, or the Ural. So we're running a tandem axle to disperse the tongue weight on this to be able to pull it. And that's an 850-pound bike, 200 pounds of tongue weight. I'm at 650 pounds of tongue. So up here we got front runner. We can put a front runner awning out with a room on it, attaches to the trailer. We've got the OVS shower room, got the tandem axle, two 3500 D-rated axles on this with 10-inch electric brakes. We're running the on-demand hot water system with a front runner water tanks hooked into it, propane, Vitfrigo fridge. We run both Vitfrigo and Dometic fridges, full cabinets, stoves. We have a ton of storage. When we leave, we typically are on the road for about a month, so we're actually on the road for a month right now. Full lighting, shelving, round to the other side, more water, just storage capacity here, tanks, our own fan system, just pulls the air through the trailer. We can open up windows. We have moisture control fans inside, so when it's cold out, we can just run those and keep the warmth in there. From there, we have different models. We have our single axle models. We go up to 37-inch tires. We have on-road models and all that. So when you go inside, you're going to have pretty much a queen-size bed in there. We have our mattresses are custom made for us. But once you look inside, you're going to see a cabinet in the back. It's our wardrobe cabinet. Ton of storage in this trailer. Whether you're storing for food or clothing and everything else on the road, you can be on the road for a month. We typically carry enough stuff in here to be on the road for 10 days at a time, whether it's clothing or food. We'll have to stop out every 10 days. So any more information you need to get from us, tcteardrops.com. You can call the office, talk to me personally, or get a hold of me. If we're on the road, we can still get a hold of me. So thank you very much.
Hey guys, this is Jason Bontrager, CEO and co-founder of Skinny Guy Campers. We're here at Pacific Northwest 2023 Overland Expo, and this is our brand new product. We haven't named it officially yet, but we think we will probably land on the name Multicamp on this product. So as you know, Skinny Guy Campers specializes in making truck bed campers, both for the overland space and the RV space. And we have a model of truck camper for every size of truck out there. So anything from a 4.5 all the way up to 8-footers. So the product we have now is we decided to work with Shutt Industries, who makes the X-Venture trailer. This is their model XV2, and this is our model 6.5. And what we've done is we've married the two together. It's all aluminum construction, riveted together, just like the Skinny Guy camper. Ultimately, we'll sell the product as a pair together, but you can still take the Skinny Guy camper off of the trailer and use it on your truck. So just like our campers are designed to allow for a lot of storage underneath the camper in your truck bed, The same applies here with the trailer. So you still get a decent amount of storage below. We're big into bringing along our own gear outside of the camper. So having the open space below our camper in the bed of the XB2 is very important to us. So the tailgate of the XB2 operates very similarly to a truck bed's tailgate. Some very nice spring-loaded pins here. You also have the capability to put a padlock on here, which is what we've done when we've traveled. So just extra theft protection, all of that. A couple features we've added to the XV2 on this product, the Molly grid. We added that not only for the utility of that, but we also wanted when the sidewall of our camper comes down to the XV2, we wanted this to match up pretty well and be more aesthetically pleasing. So we added this grid. This is actually one of our grid pattern of our own design. The squares are typical Molly, but we've added these other pins so that you can add these small clips into here for some more utility. Another great feature that we have is this front kitchen utility panel. This all pulls out of the front storage compartment. So you have a cooktop with a sink. Then our sink we don't have a faucet, but we have on the inside of the camper, we have a Bullfinch shower port right there that you can utilize with this sink, this basin that we have installed here. On the other side, we don't have firm plans, but we're thinking we're gonna install a slide on the other side for a refrigerator. So you have an outside refrigerator, you have an inside refrigerator. Just gives you a little bit more versatility at camp. With the Skinny Guy being mounted on a truck, the truck is the stabilizing factor. The trucks are heavy, so when you open this up, the only thing that you really need to use to stabilize the bed is the bars in the back. Now on a trailer, it gets a little bit interesting. So Shutt installs these stabilizer jacks from ARC on both sides so that it moves the pivot point toward the rear of the trailer. So you want to deploy those before you use the bed of our camper. That way the product won't tip. So that's what those are used for. So with the front kitchen that we've already talked about, we've opted to add a propane tank to the front, at least on this prototype model. We're not 100% sure if we're gonna have this included in the package, but it's here for now, and we're using that to power the cooktop up front. So 20 pounds up front, and you still have the 20 pounds in the camper in the rear hatch. We also provide, just like the stabilizer jacks in the rear of the trailer, we also include the double wheel, fully swiveling ARC Extreme Off-Road Series 750 jack in the front, which allows you to move the camper around. And I moved it several times in our shop back home, and it's very easy to move. You have extra long chains, all the safety features included here, wiring up to the truck. This is not the final hitch that we're going to use. We're going to change this up a little bit, but it'll definitely be a fully articulating hitch. Thanks for watching. This is Jason Bontrager, CEO and co-founder of Skinny Guy Campers. Check us out on all of our socials, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and you can also go to our website, skinnyguycampers.com. Thanks for watching.
Hi, I'm Justin Shives. We're here at Overland Expo Mountain West in Colorado and Loveland, and I am with Runaway Campers. We've got a handful of our trailers here. We've got 3 of them here that are primarily our off-road units, which we'll start with our small one here, which is a rooftop tent trailer. It is meant for just gear in the bottom, tent goes on top. It is under 800 pounds empty, and then all the pricing and everything is right there. So it starts at $78.45. That's full axle suspension from Tvan, 33-inch BFGs, alpha equipped rims, max coupler up front. It's got doors on each side. You have a flip down back door, drawer slides and everything can be added to it. Fridges can be added to it. It's kind of an empty space that you can build off of. So we start with blank slate and then kind of give it to you so you can do what you want with it. And then our other 2 sizes, we kind of go up from there. They go into sleep-in sizes. So you have our 6x8 that's right there behind me. It comes standard with an AC unit on the front of it, and you can sleep inside of it, put a bed, back door, rear window, however you want to build that out. And then we have a 4x8 version of that as well. All of them have Tvan axle suspension, 33 BFGs, and alpha equipped wheels, straight through tongue on the frame, so the frame stiffens, so there's a rear hitch on the back, so you can tow with that if you need to. So if you get stuck and need to snatch somebody out, you have options, and it's sturdy enough to do what you need for it. This is our 4x8 model. Again, it's the Venturous, it's our off-road unit, Tvan suspension. It's 4 foot wide, 8 foot long, sleep inside of it. It's got an AC up front that comes standard on all of our units. So you can have climate control, warmer weather, then you can add in a small space heater and keep you warm. This model has a roof rack and a Rhino rack roof basket, propane tank, rear door, and on the other side it has a water Rotopax mounted to it. And those are all the options that it has added to it, but the starting price of this is just under $10,000. We're located in Central Florida in Ocala. If you need to reach out to us, then you can reach out directly to us through runawaycampers.com. We have all of our email information and phone numbers there. We also have 4 other dealers across the US, so if you're located here in Colorado, then we have 2 closer dealers to you, one in Tulsa and one in Arizona. And then if you're over on the East Coast, kind of more towards the north, we have Pennsylvania and Tennessee as well.
Hey, I'm Artie.
And I'm Stacy.
And we're from XpeditionTrailers, and we're here at the Knoxville grand opening for XGridCampers, and we'd like to give you a quick walk around of the Voyager trailer. The Voyager trailer, starting up here at the front, is equipped with this great cargo box that provides you ample storage for all your kind of dirtier items, right? Maybe deployable solar panels or a cassette toilet, or the annex room or what have you. We also have Molly panel on the side here. And in this box here is where the Truma Combi furnace and water heater is housed. And then right behind the door here, you can see we've got these stairs that allow you access up onto the roof. Now the construction of this trailer is all 1/8" aluminum on the outer skin and on the roof, which is really cool because that allows you to walk anywhere on the roof or use it as an observation deck or just hang out up there. Right here is the fresh air inlet for the Truma Combi. So this is for cold weather camping. When you're running that heater, we recommend cracking the vent. We have a max air vent fan in the ceiling of the cabin. Crack that open a little bit, and as some of that natural convection occurs and the heat is going out, the fresh air will be sucked in through this port right here. And that keeps that air circulated so all of that condensation doesn't build up inside the cabin. So really important there. Then the doors here have a great window cover, so for privacy or blackout, right?
For those who like to sleep in.
Yeah. And then the cabin here is all insulated. The walls are all insulated with 2-inch closed cell foam. So you have a R10 value in the walls and ceiling, which will keep you warm in the winter and cool in the summer. And in this unit here, we have the Zero Breeze AC that will recirculate the air inside the cabin, cooling it down. And we see a typical drop of 20 to 25 degrees inside the Voyager trailer with the Zero Breeze AC. So really awesome for those kind of muggy summer nights. So to be comfortable. And as you can see inside here, it's a nice light powder coated paneling that provides great resistance to any kind of condensation or moisture or what have you. They're easy to wipe down. You have the ability to turn on and off your lights on both sides of the cabin. And an added benefit is these main cabin lights dim as well. So really nice in the evening hours when you're getting ready for bed or whatnot. And then the reading lights here, they have a little night light, this blue night light that you can easily just touch and turn off. Or if you cycle through that, turn on, and then they're dimmable as well. And those are on both the driver and passenger side. Then up in the front, you have a great little shelf for putting your cell phone or wallet, keys, glasses, whatever, water bottles. And then one of the best parts is on this side, we have the optional soft shelves right here that you can move. You can adjust those up or down or take them off, right? If you need a little bit more cabin room in here. And then the cabinetry up top, which is awesome. So you have 2 doors going into the cabinets, but they are completely open from behind. So you have great accessibility to everything up there. We really
For large art items.
Yeah.
We put large items up there, and then we can divide up the space. So I get my space and he gets his.
Yeah. And we really like using bins. So we can just take out those bins, go into our house, right, pack up, and then put them right in. Same goes for when you're getting changed or going through things. You can just pull out those bins and rifle through, right, find whatever you need, and then put those back in. So really handy. And then up over here on the driver's side of the cabinetry, you have the 110 outlet for the inverter option, and then which also includes a remote, so you can turn that inverter on and off. And then you also have the 12 volt console, which has 4 USBs and one 12 volt socket for charging. And you can hook the Zero Breeze up to that as well, which is really handy, so you can run that right off of the 12 volt system.
This is something pretty exciting. You can stand up in the Voyager trailer now. So as an option for 2024, we've got the upstairs roof portal that is available on the new 2024 models. So we have this as an option to access your rooftop tent through the inside, giving you the ability to stand up, right? And the great part about this is it solves a few issues. Number one, standing up, right? Getting changed, things like that. But number two, if you have a family, right, like small children, and you want that extra space to have them be able to sleep with you in this smaller footprint trailer, now you have a way to have them in the same space. Now you may be thinking, well, wait a second, there's a huge hole, they might fall. Well, we've taken precautions and have a safety netting that goes in place when small children are up there and the doors are open, but that's obviously removable so that you can get up there quickly and access them. So, or vice versa, they could be down here, you could be upstairs. And when the portal is closed, when those doors are closed, you also, just as a reminder, one of the features on the Voyager trailer is that exterior heating port. So you can duct heat up to the rooftop tent. So you still have that climate control, right? That's fantastic in colder weather situations. So the other thing that is great about having this is being able to, even if you're maybe just a couple, right, and have animals, they could stay down here and you could sleep up top. So there's a lot of versatility in having an option, right? Having the ability to access your rooftop tent from inside the trailer.
Okay, so back here we've got our kitchen, which to me is the gem of the trailer. I love that when we pull up at camp, we can just level up the trailer and pull everything out, and I can start cooking for everybody who's usually beyond hungry when we show up to the camp spot. So the great thing about our kitchen slide with the stovetop and the sink is that we have a safety switch put on it for the propane valve. So that way, when you have it all the way out, you can turn on the safety switch, which is right here. That will allow the propane to flow through. But if for any reason we decide to push in the slide and forget to turn off the propane, the safety switch will do that for us. So it's great. We never have to worry about propane, entering into the cabin of the trailer. I love how easy it is to cook on this stove, and it allows me to be outside with the family while cooking. So we've got the stovetop, the sink, where I can get hot water for washing dishes. And in actuality, I'm not the one washing the dishes. Our kids do it, which is great.
Most of the time.
Okay, sometimes I help with the dishes, but that's their job. It's a great working station for the dishes. You can dry here, put away right back there. I love all the different compartments for the utensils. We put our plates and our cups here, all of our seasonings right at the stovetop. I love camping and not have to be rifling through totes to find what I need when I've got something burning on the stove. So everything's right here, ready to go. I also love that this can convert into our vanity at night. You know, it's easy to brush our teeth, to wash my face. I can have hot water. I use this drawer not only for kitchen stuff, but for also bathroom things. We often keep our bathroom totes right here at the back, so it's just quick, easy access for getting our toothbrush or face wash or whatever we need to get ready to crawl into bed.
Yeah, a lot of times you put like a mirror right here, right? You just kind of set a mirror right there and
get ready for the day.
Get ready. Really cool.
Yeah. One thing that I still can't get over, even though we've been using this trailer for years, is how much storage space we have in here. Our first time camping out in this trailer, I had everything meticulously planned and I put it in the trailer and there was so much space left over. I thought for sure I had forgotten something. So I loaded it with a lot more stuff I didn't need. I've come to realize now that I can store many more things back here in the back than just kitchen supplies. So I love this area for food. We keep our snacks along the side because I call this the snack door. When the kitchen slide is pulled in, it's really fast access to just open this door, reach in here and grab some quick snacks out without having to open up the entire kitchen. Also, you can see right through here, we've got a pass through into the main cabin. So if you want that late night snack, or if you're just not wanting to get out of bed and you want to eat breakfast, you can reach in and grab food from the pantry right here. So fully deployed, it's great for dinners. You know, we have a big family and oftentimes we're entertaining others. So I've got so much prep space to prepare a great dinner and have help while doing it. We love having our kids involved in doing the chopping and preparations, and nobody's getting in anybody's way. We don't need to move things or reach over in order to get to all of our kitchen stuff. It's easily accessible from so many different places and directions. Now this is my favorite setup for lunch. Quick and easy, just open up the top. We can get our sandwich stuff out, just do a quick preparation, and then we're back on the trail and off we go. Also, I like this because sometimes the weather doesn't always cooperate, especially wind. And if we've got wind just gusting through this way, I like to come over to this side. If I'm not using the stove, I can prepare a quick lunch right here. So there's so many ways to use this kitchen, and I just love that. So many different areas. You designed it well. Nice job.
Hey, it was all with your help. So this is the kitchen of the Voyager trailer, roughly 12 feet long, and as you saw, plenty of space for everyone to work with our kids or with friends or family coming along with us. And great lighting, right? The ability to be out and just not have to worry about area lighting, just turn it on.
One of my favorites is at night when we're done cooking. You don't always want all this bright light, but you're still around and you need a little bit of light. So we've got red lights down here at the bottom that just give a nice ambient light for the area, so you can come over and grab maybe a little second dessert or something like that without having to wash out, the evening.
Yeah. So the Voyager trailer is equipped with the Red Arc Red Vision system. And with this system, it's incredibly easy to not only maintain your power in the trailer, but also automatically manage the charging of the system. So it charges via 3 different modes, and you can see those right here on the display. So on the display, we have vehicle charging, solar charging, and then shore power. And that is, just plugging in an extension cord to the trailer. And I'll go ahead and turn on this light and show you this Red Arc Red Vision system right down here and the batteries. So it's a very clean installation. You can see we've got a protective covering over the system so you don't accidentally spill or touch anything you shouldn't. And then the fuses are all labeled and easily to access. We also have the wiring in the Voyager trailer all color coded, so it's very easy to troubleshoot or find a circuit that you may be needing to check out or whatnot.
What I love about this system is it allows me to do so many of the comforts that we have from home. So oftentimes we go out on our family adventures and we come back tired and hungry. Everybody kicks off their shoes and they're like, Mom, I'm hungry. What's for dinner? And I'm thinking, yeah, I'm tired and hungry too. I don't really want to cook for everybody. So one feature that I love about this trailer is I can bring my Instant Pot. We keep freezer meals in the freezer, and then the Instant Pot can actually fit right here on top of the cooler plugged into the inverter. So we can throw our dinners in the morning, close down the trailer, run out, have our adventures, come back. When we open up the trailer, it smells so good and we have a dinner hot and ready to go. Yeah. I've tested this system out. I have done beans in the Instant Pot, which for me is the longest thing I ever cook in an Instant Pot, but dried beans in the Instant Pot, started them up, and when we came back in the evening, nice, soft, yummy beans to eat for dinner. Also, I don't have to limit it to just my cooking accessories. I can also use my hair dryer, my curling iron if I, want to be beautified out in the wilderness.
Well, and sometimes that just makes you feel good, right? When you can fully get ready for the day. You're not half asleep at 2 p.m. with, matted hair and,
Well, and it extends our camping trips. We have been able, in this trailer, we've been able to see so much of the United States. I think we've been to about 20 states now in the trailer. And I just love that I don't even have to be concerned like, we're going to be camping for a long time. I don't want to see people, or I don't really want to do anything.
Feel gross,
right? I'm camping and I feel like me. I can take care of myself in every way that I need and want to.
So we have 5 kids, and one of these trips was 26 days long. We traveled all the way across the country. I went to Washington, D.C., to the mall, and all the way back. It was
in campgrounds, out of campgrounds. We were in BLM land. We were in
stayed at an RV
pretty
park
nice
in Washington, D.C.
Right. I mean, it's just the gamut of possibilities, all the different ways of camping, things we could do and see. We weren't limited in any way. This isn't a one style of camping trailer.
Yeah. As far as the solar charging goes on the Voyager trailer, you have 2 different options here. So one that's standard is the SAE port for deployable solar panels. And then right here next to that is the shore power plug-in. But in addition to this deployable solar panel port, we also have another port that is an option that goes up on the roof. And that enables you to have rigid mounted solar panels on the roof if you choose to do that. One thing that we would encourage is that when you're using both a deployable panel and a rooftop solar panel, that those voltages for the solar panels are as closely matched as possible so that it improves the efficiency of the solar system.
We have found there's times where having solar panels on the roof are not ideal because we like to find shady camping spots. We don't really want the trailer out in the sun. So it's nice to be able to hook up panels and carry them off out to the sun, but be able to keep our camp spot in the shade. At other times, it's really great that we do have the solar panels up on the top, especially like in our driveway, or well, I guess not really in our driveway because we're hooked up to shore power. If we're out recharging from maybe a week-long camp out and we're now in town doing our laundry, getting groceries, it's great to be able to get just that extra power from the sun while we're sitting in the parking lot, in the grocery store, grabbing groceries, we're refilling on power also. So on the roof, not only do we have the solar roof jacks, but we also have a 12-volt roof jack which is really great, especially for our kids or anybody who's staying up in the rooftop tent. Because let's face it, as much as we want to all go out and unplug, there's still a little bit of time that we like to spend on our devices. So it's great to be able to plug in, charge your devices when you're just lounging in the tent.
Yeah, or have lights up there, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
lights.
So having power, that 12-volt power in the tent is very handy.
It's so handy. You know, we've got kids going up in and out of the tent, you know, having to hand up flashlights or other light sources can sometimes just really be a pain. But when they can just go up and flip on a light in their tent, it makes my life a lot easier, and I love that.
Let's take a quick look at the suspension of the Voyager trailer. The suspension on the Voyager trailer is all designed and manufactured in-house at our facility in North Salt Lake, Utah. It is a coil and shock A-arm trailing suspension style setup, independent, and we have the option of doing our standard tires, which is the 265/77 or we can go, and that's roughly like a 32-inch tire, 31 and a half. We can also do 33s and also up to 35-inch tires, which looks fantastic on the Voyager trailer. Okay, so over here on the driver's side of the Voyager trailer, you can see we've got the AC ports right here for the Zero Breeze on the inside. So you just open those up and pull out the 4-inch ducting out of there, and that enables the Zero Breeze to cool itself down with the outside air, not with the inside air. And that's one of the secrets to having a cool cabin in the summer. So again, you can see the window coverings there, super handy. And then another really cool feature of the Voyager trailer is the ability to heat a rooftop tent or an outside annex right here. And we do that through this port right here. So you take off this port and then you attach in the heater hose, just like that. And then you can run that right up to a rooftop tent or out here to the annex or to the shower in the front, which is really cool.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So when you're naked and wet, you have some hot air on you, which is really comfortable. So,
you know, speaking of the shower, this trailer has a 36-gallon freshwater tank, which is a lot of water. Makes it great for taking showers. I love to shower on a regular basis, daily if possible, and it's my favorite to shower outside. So it's wonderful to have all that water and to be able to have the heat if the morning's a little chillier than what I like.
Yeah. And the shower hose is stored right here in the front, and it plugs in right here. Super easy, just plug it in, and then you adjust the temperature with the handle right there. So this is the shower enclosure, and that spins out right here and opens up. So really quick and easy. And as you can also see, we have the bike rack installed on this unit. So that is the one-up bike rack, which is super handy. You can get to that right there, open and close it. And we can do that on both the driver and passenger side.
Yeah, the great thing about the placement of this bike rack is that we don't have it right in front where you'd be getting a lot of kick-up road debris from your tires. So it'll keep your bike in good shape.
Yeah, yeah. And you can also do that on the back as well. We have a hitch for a bike rack, and that is capable of handling 250 pounds, about 2 feet away from the back door of the trailer.
So in the Voyager trailer, you know, we are putting our family in it every day and night when we're out camping, and we know that you're putting your family in it too. So safety is a big deal to us, and we've put a lot of features in the Voyager to ensure that we have a safe trip.
Yeah, so all of the safety features are compliant with the RVIA standards. We have the fire extinguisher, smoke detector, carbon monoxide and CO2 and propane detector in the cabin, and the whole construction of the trailer is all aluminum. There's zero wood. Even the flooring is a composite material, so you don't have those typical RV type worries, right? Another one that Stacy touched on earlier is the propane safety switch on the back for the kitchen slide out. So that is to ensure that you are as safe as possible when out on the trail and using the trailer.
Because let's face it, when you're out and about with other people, sometimes you just forget to properly shut things down, and this way the trailer will
It's taking
help
care
take
of you, right? Yeah.
Hi, my name is Dave. I'm with TurtlebackTrailers, and this is a Turtleback Expedition 2023 model. We're on the verge of celebrating 10 years in the industry, and I'll give you a quick walk around. So we're back here to I think the real bling of this trailer is the kitchen. You always think about everything you have to pack. You got all those bins that you got to go, or you got your little tiny stove that you're trying to cook on. It has hot and cold water to the sink, partner stove, room for all your utensils. Up here are pot, pan, and plate storage, so you have all kinds of space here. And then a dry pantry up top, so you can put your spices across here. We have spices there also, room for cans. So all kinds of storage for all your food and all your cooking utensils. So just a real nice cooking space there. On both sides you have flip down tables that give you a nice cooking area. Additionally up top, this is a table storage. So you get those large folding tables. You can put one back here, so then you've got just all kinds of room to make your gourmet camping meals. Another great part of our Turtlebacks are the electrical systems. We have circuit breaker paneled for all of your lighting, interior and exterior lighting. So it's all LED, battery shut off, your inverter system, red arc control, light your water heater. This has 40 gallons of water, a water heater, a shower. It's basically an inside-out RV, so you get to enjoy the outdoors and in a camping environment out of this. Up front, this folds out and makes your bath enclosure. Shower is located here, so you can take your shower or have your porta potty inside. This is all aluminum on the top. The bottom is a steel chassis. It's all hot dip galvanized, so it won't corrode. It is built to last. You can find us at TurtlebackTrailers.com. You can find us on social media, on Insta at TurtlebackTrail or TurtlebackTrailers on Facebook. And one big part of our group is our community. We have the Herd of Turtles. That's our camping club. We camp in groups around the country, and it's just a great time. So check us out. Come join the herd.
Hey everyone, this is Taylor from ANTISHANTY. We're here at Overland Expo Mountain West 2023. We are releasing 2 new products at this show, and we're super excited to talk about them. First one I want to talk about is the 4XD. We're all about all hard-sided, all aluminum, and able to haul your gear and modify this to how it fits your needs. The coolest part about this trailer, it's smaller and more nimble than our original trailers, and you can actually have 40-inch tires on it. So you can really get off-road with this. You can take it with really built-out vehicles, big Jeeps with 40-inch tires. You can take this thing wherever your vehicle can go. The best part about this is, like we already mentioned, there's no wood, there's no fabric. It's all hard-sided. You have your cargo area here underneath. You also have cargo boxes and kitchen boxes on each side. You also have your hard-sided tent on the top. We have a base model, which is pretty much bare bones, pretty much how you see it without the molly. You get the tent and all that stuff, all the storage space. And then we also have our Pro model, which comes with electrical, the fridge slide out in the front here. You're charging up in the rooftop tent, all the lighting. So everything you would need to be off-grid for an extended period, whether you're cooking or needing electrical setup, the Pro has got you covered for sure. If you guys want to find out more on specs, weight, length, things like that, just go to antishanty.com.
Hi everyone, Mari here with Space Trailers. I'm going to talk about our 2 models that we have on display in booth E19 here. We have our most popular model, the 6500 High Rider over there. You can see we have our awning, our Thule bike racks, tents, kayak racks. You can mount anything on top of these sport trailers. This trailer is pretty awesome. It stores vertically in your garage, so you can tip it right up and down, fold that tongue down, push it out of the way. But what I'm most excited about is our new high-sided, high-rider XL 8500 trailer. This has a couple upgraded features from that base model. This one has a 3,500 pound axle with 4 leaf springs, 6-inch higher sides, a welded tongue, so you could still store it vertically, but that tongue would be 13 feet high in the air versus that bolted trailer tongue. This has standard features like heavy-duty gas cylinders, 72-inch space bars, those all-terrain 15-inch tires, and a spare included with that. I just want you to know you can find us at spacetrailers.com. Spacetrailers.com. We have an awesome build and buy page where you can click and build the trailer you want, and we will ship it to your front door. You can also find us on social media at Space Trailers.
Hey there, it's Jeremy. I am going to take you through a quick walkthrough of the Track Tvan. This model has been around in Australia for 22 years, and we are just now bringing it into the US. Let me show you around a little bit of this trailer. So first of all, coming out of this little bitty compartment in the side of the trailer, you've got this wonderfully large kitchen that pulls out lots of storage with a sink, storage on the side. It just keeps coming, right? I mean, lots and lots of storage. This has proprietary suspension. It is called their MC4. It was developed for the Australian military. This unit also has external water access. A lot of people look at this and say, well, what is that? If you're stopped on the side of the road or you're out off-roading and you want to just get out, wash off your hands real fast, this is a great way to just turn on some water, wash your boots. It's a great little access without having to open up the whole kitchen to get water. The Track is really unique in that it has this entire outside annex that deploys out of this hatch. When completely closed up, the canvas folds up and zips into this upper hatch container. The hatch then folds down, the floor folds in half and rotates onto the back of the hatch. So it creates a really small, compact travel trailer, but then opens up into this great living space that gives you an upraised floor off the ground. It gives you an annex off the side for your ensuite, your shower, bathroom. Wonderful space in here with a little shelf that you can use to actually eat on. You can set a table in here. It's got room for multiple chairs. And now inside we have an incredible sleeping space. You've got plenty of room. This is a full queen size bed, but you've still got room on the sides to put your gear, your phones, what have you. You've got pockets up near the headrests. You've got storage actually aligned along the top of the roof. You've got 2 different vents that you can open up to the ceiling. You've got these 12-volt Sirocco fans that are incredibly efficient. And all of this space can further be compartmentalized with optional canvas that will fit over this entire cabin area to allow you to separate the living, sleeping space from the annex space. Now, honestly, this is one of my favorite parts of this trailer. It's a differentiator. When you've got to get up in the middle of the night and put your shoes on and put your pants on to go out to the bathroom or whatnot, this allows you to actually step into a bathroom space, a shower space, without all of that necessity. This is simple, it's got plenty of room, and you don't have to get completely dressed to go out in the middle of the night. So one of the things that really makes Track stand out from other manufacturers, being that they've been building this model for decades, allows them to innovate and create continuously. And this is one of the results of that innovation, a really unique contoured batwing awning that really flows with the design of this trailer. Optional, in addition to this awning, you can also add an entire kitchen annex that sits from front to back of this entire trailer with a canopy that comes out to the side, allowing you to completely enclose the entire kitchen space from the elements. So further moving around the trailer, at the hitch you do have a parking brake. You've got your DO35 fully articulating hitch. You've got your arc jack. You've got propane storage right here behind the canvas. You've got some basic dirty item storage like your boots you can stick in upside down here. Spare tire. You've got great storage on a rack here that opposes the refrigerator from the other side, as well as storage down here for more of your canopy kind of gear and things that you might not access too often. This is your diesel fill port over here on the side, as well as your water hookup and your shore power and solar connections on the side. So that's a quick overview of the Tvan. For more information or build sheets, quote configurations, visit us at xpeditiontrailers.com.
Hi everyone, Mandy Lee here. We are out here at the Overland Mountain Expo and we're working the nucamp booth. nucamp is a company based out of Sugar Creek, Ohio. They make small teardrop shaped trailers. My husband and I actually live in one full time and we absolutely love the quality of this product. You can't beat it. Everything on the inside, the cabinetry, they're Amish built cabinets, which is just really high quality. There's lots of storage for such a small unit. They're lightweight, they're easy to tow, super comfortable, and you really just can't beat the teardrop. The other thing that you get with a nucamp trailer that you really can't beat is the community and the customer experience. I can't say enough about the rallies that we host and the community that it brings together. They're so helpful, and you just find the best of friends in the teardrop community. There's essentially three sizes, kind of a small, medium, and a large. The medium and the large teardrops both have full bathrooms. They've got showers, toilets. They also come standard with lithium now, and then you can upgrade to an even bigger lithium package. So they're great for boondocking, dry camping. They have all the appliances. Everything can run off the lithium batteries, so they're just perfect for getting out there in the middle of nowhere. If you want to learn more about these teardrop trailers, just visit www.nucamprv.com.
Hi, my name is Lee with Open Range Adventure Rigs. We're here at Expo West 2023, and today we're featuring the Open Range. This is our grunt model. This is an adventure trailer. It's all metal, made from steel. So the exoskeleton for the trailer is what we use to carry all the weight and distribute the forces, I guess, if you will, while you're off-roading. The painted portion of this trailer is made also from steel and powder coated, but the cool, unique feature about these trailers versus a lot of other ones, this is bolted together. Let's say you're on the trail and you hit a tree and you damage one of these boxes. You can call us. We will have one painted for you and we'll ship it to you. You unbolt it and bolt the new one on there, so it's real modular. It comes with 35-inch tires. We use the Timberland 3500 independent suspension. You got about 23 inches of ground clearance on it, and we can option it out with different tents, different electrical, different refrigerators. We have a big, huge storage area here in the back that you can put drawer systems in. It's really, really modular, and there's a lot of things that you can do to it. So come by and check us out. We're over here at booth K9.
Hi, I'm Justin. I'm the founder of Patriot Campers in Australia, and we're here at Overland Expo West, and behind me is the Patriot Campers X3. So the Patriot X3 is probably what we'd call our flagship model. So this is our top of the range. X3 comes with absolutely everything included, or most of the options that you would find on some of our other models. X3 is probably targeted more at grey nomads, couples, retirees, people who still want to be able to get off the grid and go anywhere that they want to go without having to unhitch from their car. And I suppose that's the biggest difference with the Patriot Camper. If your vehicle will go there, the Patriot X3 will follow. It's actually a live-in model as well. So we've got a little staircase in the back here that takes you into a small lounge area, which you can comfortably fit about 4 people inside. You've got access to the fridge. There's an option there for a pop-up coffee machine. You've got 110-volt power in there, queen-size mattress up in there, and you've also got a diesel heater that'll heat the tent, as well as the hot water. We've got plenty of storage. So if you open the rear drawer here, you can use this as a pantry area or for clothing, but you can also access this drawer when you close it. You can access it from underneath the sofa from the inside. So depending on how you pack your trailer, you can get access to both the sides. Standing underneath a 270-degree awning, you can see the size of the coverage. The weather here is not very good today, obviously with the rain, and we had hail here this morning. We had a lot of people bunched up under here, but you got a lot of living area. You can option on walls for this as well, so you can completely enclose this like an annex. This is where our full kitchen is, or our galley. You got a 75 litre dual zone fridge freezer there, hot water, cold water at the sink. You got some cutlery area here, twin burner propane stove, and this is all controlled by RedArc's Red Vision. So we've got a very, very intuitive electrical system that's all controlled by an app as well. You can turn off lights, you can dim lights, you can do all sorts of stuff from inside or outside the tent, as well as the external lighting. All stainless steel bench tops, so it's like an L-shape sort of style kitchen. So you can imagine when you're feeding, you know, masses of people, works really well. You know, normally we'll have a campfire going out over there, somebody will be up in here cooking, and then later on at night, the bar top comes into effect, all the bottles come out, and everybody normally has a good time when we're out camping. We've also got a Weber grill at the front of the trailer as well. Off-road ability as well. We've got trailing arm suspension, independent suspension, dual shocks on roll sleeve airbags. So, and 33-inch tyres with 10-inch electric drum brakes. Trailer weighs about 2,400 pounds, depending on the options and how you pack it and load it. Water capacity is at like 38 gallons as well. You got two 135 amp hour gel batteries. You can upgrade them to lithium. So real off the grid stuff, you know. You can go out for weeks or even months at a time if you've got access to a water source, or if you take something to be able to filter water and pump it back into the trailer. You can put power all in through solar. And like I said, I think the biggest thing about the Patriot models compared to anything else is just their ability to go as remote as you want to go where other people can't, and never have to unhitch it from the car. So thanks for having a look through the Patriot Campers X3 here at Overland Expo. For more information, visit a dealer either in Utah, South Carolina, or our headquarters here at Las Vegas, or visit patriotcampers.com for more info.
Hi, I'm Lonnie Harper with HeroCamper. We're a teardrop manufacturer from Denmark. So I'll give you a quick view of our teardrop trailer. This is the HeroCamper Ranger. It's made out of panels that are a sandwich of fiberglass and high density foam, which makes it incredibly strong and incredibly well insulated. Like most teardrops, we have our kitchen in the back. One of the things that makes our camper unique is that we have integrated LED lights right in the profile. Also with the construction, there's nothing on here to rot or rust. The fiberglass material, you'll have no water intrusion. All the metal bolted onto it is powder coated aluminum, and our chassis is a hot dip galvanized. Our chassis is made by Alco, a Swedish company, and has independent torsion suspension, 17-inch rims with 31-inch tires, great for getting off the beaten path. Included with it is a privacy curtain that you can put up, so whether you need to stand up and change or do something else, you can do that out in nature with privacy. www.herocamper.com. Thanks for checking out the HeroCamper.
Hello everyone, it's Luke here with TrailTrailer. We're checking in from the Overland Expo in Loveland, Colorado, and we're here with a new product we're excited to show you. It's called the MOD, the MOD standing for modular. Let's take a look. So the MOD has a modular flatbed base that has different attachments. As you can see here, we've got the tub attachment. It's basically a big box. Over here, we've got the tall tower attachment. You can run the trailer with the taller tower, a mid tower, as we see over there, or the box. You can also run it standalone as a flatbed. It works great for mounting things like hard cases, coolers, wheel chocks, motorcycles, bicycles, surfboards, kayaks, canoes, you name it, you can probably strap it to this trailer. It's got some cool features like a MOLLE panel drop-down table kit. It's got an interior MOLLE panel that gives you the option to run just a big cooking storage kind of camp home base. And yeah, as you can see here, we've got a bunch of different tent options. Right here, we've got the FSR Aspen on top here, the FSR Aspen Light on top of the vehicle. This system here is running about 750 pounds for the trailer, which is gonna get you most vehicles, or get you out in most vehicles towing. So yeah, as you can see here, every part of the trailer has an integrated rail system that allows you to mount all sorts of different types of accessories to it. And yeah, almost endless options. So yeah, walking over to the tailgate, as you can see, it's a box style here. It's got the drop down tailgate. It's nice to be able to cook and you know, have a countertop space. Tons of ground clearance on all these trailers. You've got 33-inch wheel and tire combo with a black Rhino wheel and a BF Goodrich all-terrain tire on there, Timbren independent axle-less suspension. And yeah, these trailers are meant to go where you want to take them. Thanks for watching and checking out our new trailer. If you want to find out more, go to trailtrailer.com.
Hey guys, how you doing? It's Lauren with XGridCampers, and we are in our showroom in Knoxville, Tennessee, and we're excited to show you the Lifestyle R2 today. There's only a couple of these in the country, and they're starting to come in, so we're really excited to showcase what this rig has to offer. Lifestyle has a range of trailers going from the Icon series to the Recon series and some different models in between. This is the R2, which is kind of the mid-level series, a mid-size. This one is set up with a bunk bed. We can also get it with the ensuite. It's a lot of fun. It's a great hybrid trailer. If you're looking for something light enough to tow with like a light SUV or a 4Runner, you can do it with this. Super capable, a lot of room inside, and a lot of fun. So let's take a look. Now what's really nice about the Lifestyle brand is we have the side galley. And so this is the kitchen. We have a 3-burner stove. We have a nice sink, tons of cabinetry, a lot of place to put your gear, and you have the overhead protection right here. The Lifestyle series is also set up with the CruiseMaster suspension. This particular one we have it outfitted with the airbags. So your controls for the airbags are right here. So when you get to camp, if you need to level it, when you get to your site, it's easy to do. You open up this galley and we can go ahead and lift up the camper right here, all right? So really nice. It also gives you a little bit of room and a little bit more clearance when you're going down the trails, or if you need to lower it down, maybe getting into a garage as well. So having that airbag suspension gives you a lot of flexibility for both, you know, on those rugged terrain, but also when you get to campsite, make it real easy to level out. On this side, we have the Dometic fridge. We have a lot of options, tons of storage right here, so we can get a nice size fridge. You do have a compartment up front as well for additional storage. And what's really nice about this is the hybrid is actually on hydraulic lifts. So it makes it real easy to lift up. You're not cranking anything up. Push of a button, it'll lift up, and let's go inside. All right, so this is the front of the R2, the Recon R2, and super convenient. This is set up right now as the bunk setup, so 2 kids can be in here. You do have a nice sink, so you can brush your teeth and have easy to access there. The bunk right here, and then also a lower bunk. Underneath the bed is a ton of storage. And I'll show you around the back. Having the bed elevated like this gives you all that access for the galley as well as the storage on the passenger side. Inside room, lots of headspace, plenty of room, lots of windows that open up here so you have nice airflow. You have the fans. This system is run with the Red Arc. We have lithium batteries in here. We have an inverter, so tons of power and capabilities. So at the front of the Recon, it's set up really well. This is an optional guard that we can put on, and it allows, you know, if you have rocks flying up or bugs, you can easily take it off. You can replace it if you need to. You do have your sacrificial bash plates right here as well. You hit rocks, you hit tree limbs, that sort of thing. They can easily be replaced. It doesn't affect the body that way, so it's a really nice setup. We have a galvanized steel chassis all the way throughout. We're running the CruiseMaster DO35 hitch, as well as, like I said, the CruiseMaster suspension and the ARC 750 tongue jack. So high clearance, very, very durable, tons of articulation. Now, as I said before, because the bed sits so high, we have a huge garage underneath it. So this is on the passenger side, our passenger side here in the US. And you open this up, lots of storage, so you can put your big gear. You got your big tubs, equipment, tables, it all goes underneath here. You got your chairs, and so you can open this up, store everything away, get it outside of the truck. So again, you guys, Lauren with XpeditionTrailers, Lifestyle campers, they're coming into the US. We have the Icon series, the Recon R2, the Recon R4, and we also have the Recon R4 Tandem. So come take a look at us.
Hi, my name is Robbie. I'm with HikerTrailers. We're at Overland Expo West here in Flagstaff, and this is the HikerTrailer booth. The unique thing about HikerTrailers is we're probably the most customizable teardrop trailer that you can find. We have over 200 different options to choose from as you do a custom build. We have 2 models here today. This is our mid-range XL. So this is probably our most popular right now. It comes in an 8-foot, 9-foot, or 10-foot length. It has 31.5-inch tires with a 2-inch frame lift kit to give you really good ground clearance. The unique thing about Hiker, like I said, is you can mix and match all the accessories that you see. We have 4 models in total, the difference being their tire size, suspension, and how off-road capable they are. So really we can kind of build to suit on a budget, or for extreme off-roaders, or just somebody that wants to go to a traditional campground and spend the weekend with the kids, that sort of thing. So each trailer, like I said, will be 8 foot 9 feet or 10 feet long. This is a 9-foot version, and this has our standard galley, so there's actually almost 8 full feet in here. It's got a 17-inch galley, so really about 7.5 feet of space. It's 58.5 wide, so you can fit almost a full-size queen. We recommend folks purchase a camper queen mattress, which is about 56 to 57.5. There's a lot of custom mattress manufacturers for the RV world out there. We don't include a mattress because we think that's a personal choice. We let the consumers choose for them depending on how firm or how thick they like their mattress. Some of the accessories, you'll see we have USB units in here for phone charging. We've got the Max fan for really great ventilation. You can actually run that while it's raining. We've got cabinetry and shelving options. This has the additional front shelf here, which is great for storage of clothing or other materials. And in the rear, all of our standard trailers come with the pass-through to be able to access the rear galley. And then we also do, like I said, more custom cabinetry and galley options as well, which I'll show you around back. So back here we have our rear galley. This is the standard 17-inch depth. We can also do it extra deep of 24 inches, which is great for storing extra materials. A lot of times people don't actually realize how much gear they have until they start packing up for a trip. Some of the extra options, we do slide out trays. We can do a set of drawers here. We actually have a built-in propane-powered heater behind this little panel here. So we can do off-grid heat. We can do 110 AC. We have a rooftop unit. We work with Zero Breeze for the portable AC units. We work with Goal Zero for portable power stations. We do onboard batteries. Like I said, the options are almost limitless. The unique thing about Hiker, because we have the different models and you can mix and match, in 2022, out of all the trailers we built, which were about 400, our average trailer price was only $16,500. So really, again, we can build to a budget. Depending on what gear you already have, you don't necessarily have to purchase that with a new trailer. And we have a lot of people that start small too, and over the years we'll actually continue to add more and more things over time. And we have a lot of customers that will actually do a lot of mods and configurations on their own in their free time to really, suit their specific needs of how they're going to use their trailer, which is unique to us. Thanks for visiting us at Overland Expo West. Again, I'm Robbie with HikerTrailers. We hope to see you soon, either on our website at HikerTrailers.com or at one of our locations in Indianapolis, Colorado, Lake Havasu City, Arizona now, or San Antonio, Texas.
This is Aussie Hamrick with Teardrops Northwest here at the Overland Expo P&W out in Redmond, Oregon, just north of Bend. So we're just here to show you our largest model, our Commander, which is a 5x10. This one weighs in about 2,200 pounds, but depends on your options. We're gonna go through it and show you what we got. We'll start off with the amazing galley here. This really is one of the differentiators that sets us apart. So lots of storage. We try and pack as much as we can in here and maximize that space. One of the biggest adds this year, with the questions about sinks all the time, is this nice piece here. Dometic's been an amazing partner to work with us, and so that's where this comes into play. This just plugs right in. That's got a magnetic base, so you're all set. Drop the sink in, and now we're ready to rock and roll and do some dishes. Might just take a second for that water to come through, and then we're good. Along with that, got our Dometic fridge in here. We can do some different sizes as needed, but that's kind of our go-to. Within here, lots of different storage. Store what you need. We do have a nice pass-through that goes into the galley. Stainless steel countertop on this one. We got a couple different options as well. And then in here, lots of different storage. Some deep, nice big drawers within it as well. Store what you need. Again, maximize that space. And of course down here you want your big pots and pans, but you also want to prep. That's going to be your best option. You really get that full circle of your kitchen. So you cook in here, you can prep, you can clean, wash your hands, do all the good stuff. Along with that, our power system. In this particular model, with the options, we've got a couple 100 ampere lithium batteries from XBeyond360, also a big partner of ours here in Bend. That's what this monitor is for. Know what I've got going on. We've got some various lighting that is all controlled through here, as well as some 12 volts and some USB ports. We've got lots of storage in here. You've got some big storage up top and some storage below, and then some overhead storage with some touch lights, queen size mattress, 80 inches, plenty of space for those guys that say this is too small for them.
I think we got you covered. Roof rack is standard. This one has a 180 awning on the other side. We've got our kayak, our shower room, everything you need. This is our water storage additional tank for your shower, as well as just in general as you need it. Stay out as long as you want to. Big aluminum box here. Got your batteries stored. This is where we got our lithium batteries, additional storage as needed. And then our controller for our solar panel, that's on the back. And then one of the coolest features up front is our arc jack stand. Extremely rugged, move you around as needed, really back into that space where nobody can go, along with the fully articulated max coupler hitch to make sure that nothing happens as you're getting off-road. Yeah, come find us. We're here in the Northwest in Salem, Oregon. We've got a couple rentals. You can test them and then we'll get you one built just for you. You can find us at teardropsnorthwest.com or on social media, Teardrops Northwest or Teardrops NW, and we'd love to see you.
Hi, I'm Steve. I'm with Explorer RV, Imperial Outdoors, and we are at the Flagstaff Overland Expo. And it's always a fun time here. So we love coming here. We come all the way from Wisconsin, St. Croix Falls, Wisconsin. We've been making overland trailers since 2000, and before that we were making ice houses in the cold Northwest. And it gets to about 40 degrees below zero up there, so we got a lot of experience working with the cold weather. So we use that same technology with these trailers. These trailers are all good to 40 below zero. They have air ride suspension system on them, and we can raise and lower the suspension for getting you in and out of the back country. So we use a 6-inch box section perimeter frame. So you've got a super robust system that runs the full length of the trailer. If you actually were to bury the trailer in the tow vehicle, you could recover both of them from the D-rings on the back of the trailer. That's how strong the frame is. We've got a fully enclosed metal box. We have storage on one side, propane storage on this side, mount a recovery board up on top. This trailer actually has 740 watts of solar on the roof and 1,080 amp hours of lithium. The walls are almost 3 inches thick, which gives us that weather resistance we look for to keep warm in the very cold north. It's also great at 120 degrees too. We use the D045 CruiseMaster hitch. It's the heaviest duty hitch on the market. It's a 360 degree swivel hitch. Allows you to basically go anywhere without risk of dropping your trailer. So this is our control center for the air ride system, as well as our water. You got a full CruiseMaster air control system, power, tank, drain, air line out if you need to air up a bicycle tire or something else, manual fill if necessary, full water flushing system. This will actually pull water out of a 55-gallon drum if you need to pull water in. We have our two tanks right here are enclosed in metal. You can see just underneath the coach. Both of them have metal enclosures and protected from the elements on the bottom. The fender wells are all metal. Like I said before, you can raise and lower the axle system for rougher terrain. We are a full glass wall enclosure, like I said, almost 3 inches thick. And then we have a metal extrusion is our subframe for the exterior. We have 740 watts of solar on this coach, which fills the whole roof, aside from the air conditioner. And we didn't want to put a whole bunch of holes in the roof to mount the solar panels, so we designed a system that attaches to a roof rack system. So all our panels are rivet nutted to the roof rack system, and then the roof rack system is actually attached to the T-rail system that we have on the whole coach. So this is our smaller trailer. It's a couples trailer. We use double pane acrylic windows with nitrogen gas in them to increase their weather resistance. We've got full wooden cabinets throughout with metal latches and metal four-way adjustable hinges. I've ran this trailer for 30 days without charging it, just based on the solar. We're at 100% right now, and we could run the AC all day and we'd still be at 100%. We do use a 12-volt Dometic air conditioner in here, which is super efficient and very, very quiet. Nice little kitchen area, stainless steel. We use an induction stove, so it uses electricity, so it's a renewable resource with this trailer because we have so much extra power. The only thing we use for propane is the furnace. We have a Truma Combi Plus that we use to heat this coach as well as heat the hot water. Here you can see the bathroom. We have a full walk-in shower with a bench. We use a dry flush toilet on this trailer, so there's no black tank. So we also have 60 gallons of fresh water on this coach, as well as 60 gallon of gray. They are insulated, they have ducted heat, and they have heat pads as well. Again, more along the lines of keeping you warm or keeping you cool wherever you may be. So if you look under the bed, you can see our power center here. We have 1,080 amp hours of lithium, and then a 2,000 watt inverter, and then the 2 MPPT control units for the roof. So again, I'm Steve from Imperial Outdoors, and you can find more information from us and your local dealer on our website, imperialoutdoors.com.
Hey there, I'm Aaron with ARKtocampers, and we're here at
Overland Expo Mountain West in Loveland, Colorado, and this is our ARKTOCAMPERS G12 2024 model. This is our first trade show here actually, so we're showing the general public what we're all about. All composite built Overland trailer, and our two big features that we like showing everybody is our very functional outdoor kitchen, as you can see here, and including our vast amount of storage. We have 105 cubic feet of storage, and we'll go through and show you a little bit about that as well. So yeah, first up with our kitchen here. Clearly it's a slide out kitchen, all aluminum with a composite countertop, 2-burner stove, folding extendable countertop. We got cutlery drawers, spice drawer, a little cubby there for your soap and dish rags and things like that. Hot and cold water. We're particularly proud of our drag chain system here to keep all the utilities, gas lines, hot and cold water lines protected from the drawer slide. We are one of the few manufacturers actually that have an outdoor pantry. So this is a 12 cubic foot pantry. It's got a USB ports in there, cigarette lighter, 110 volt receptacle as well. Fold down prep deck, porch lights for amber and a white light, and our slide out 12 volt fridge freezer. This will allow you to go fridge, freezer, fridge, whatever you choose. And everything housed underneath the Overland Vehicle Systems 270 degree awning. And you can see it just makes a nice U-shaped kitchen here. So that's the kitchen. While we're outside here, when we walk around, we can check out the storage area. So this is our integrated tongue box. It's about 6 feet long. Well, you can pretty much put a set of skis in if you want in there. We put our rug that we use for camping in there, fits nicely. And even coming around the back, we have even more storage on the back side. So up front here we have our propane cabinet that's housed part of the trailer, all vented of course. This will allow you to house a 20-pound bottle or a 30-pound bottle of propane. We have more storage at the front here, primarily used for all your tow equipment. Portable toilet actually accessible from inside, as well as being able to bring it to the outside and use it in our extendable shower enclosure at the back of the trailer. I guess while we're on this side of the trailer, we have our 15 amp shore power plug, SAE solar port. This is all comes standard, by the way, with an MPPT solar charge controller. This is our freshwater tank fill. We have 37 gallons or 141 liters of fresh water on board. And then here's the other half of the storage we were alluding to. So this is another rather large storage area. This will fit lawn chairs, various tote bins, things like that. And down below is the Truma Combi heater and hot water tank. So this is an all-in-one system that actually houses a 10 liter or 2.7 gallon hot water tank built on board. Right next to it here, you'll see our 33-inch tires, 17-inch wheels, all set in front of Timberland's 5,000-pound HD off-road independent suspension. So on the back here, as I mentioned, we have our outdoor shower. So this comes included as well. There's a shower port over there, shower head, hot and cold water as well. Spare tire, full-size spare tire also included. So onto the interior of our ARKTOCAMPERS G12. As you saw from the outside, clearly it's a hybrid style trailer with a pop-up roof. When popped up, it's 6'8" tall of standing room in here, so plenty of space for those of you that are a little bit taller. So all of our cabinetry in here is aluminum, as well as all the cabinet doors are a product called Stylite out of Australia, which is an extreme moisture resistant MDF core, all polyurethane or PUR adhesive bonded edge banding and laminate on there. The one nice feature about our trailer is the vast amount of storage. So we got 4 upper cabinets up here. They're rather deep. 3 drawers up here, they're 2 feet deep. You can see here that's quite big. We have underbench storage on the seat there, as well as a wardrobe over here. Boot cubby on the bottom, and underneath where I'm sitting, we have access to that portable toilet that you can make use of. And of course on top of here is another bench. So our trailer actually sleeps 4 people. So comfortably 3 adults. This bench is actually 30 inches wide and 6'4" long. And up top there's a full-size residential queen, not an RV queen, but a residential queen. So it's the full 60 inches wide, 80 inches long, with another cubby in the back. And all our electrical and batteries are housed in this section right here. So lots and lots of storage for 4 people. What I didn't show you is the 4th sleeper. So what we do is actually these bars that connect the seat here to this bench. And this connects across and allows you to have like 2 children sleeping head to toe if you wish in an L configuration. So, and there you have it. That's the majority of the interior of our trailer. So if you want to learn more about the ARKTOCAMPERS G12, you can check us out on our website, of course, arktocampers.com. Also on social media, Instagram, @ARKTOCAMPERS. And you can purchase directly from us, the manufacturer. You can also purchase from our dealership in Denver, Colorado, B&B RV, whatever's most convenient for you.
Hey guys, Skylar Nelson here from MDC USA. We're at the Overland Expo here in beautiful Loveland, Colorado. Right behind me is the MDC USA XT16HR East-West. We have 3 showrooms in North America: Colorado Springs, Salt Lake City, and Phoenix, Arizona. Come on up front here. We're all about that off-road overland lifestyle. So all of our hitches are the CruiseMaster DO35. They fully articulate left, right, forwards, and backwards, so it makes for a pleasant off-road experience. Underneath, we have a galvanized steel chassis with independent suspension. Our exterior is composite aluminum, so it's nice and tough, doesn't dent, doesn't ding. No worries about hail or any rocks flinging up into it. Inside, we have a full kitchen, oven, stovetop, full-size bathroom, toilet, shower, a beautiful booth dinette that makes into a bed for any unwelcome visitors, as well as a full-size king bed on the inside. 300 watts of solar on the roof, 200 amp hour lithium battery on the inside to power everything, along with the 1500 watt inverter. Come check us out, www.mdcusa.com.
Hi guys, I'm Carlos with TribeTrailers. We're here at Overland PNW, and this is our flagship model, the Basecamp trailer. Starting here, we got the kitchen. This is our new dual burner stove. It comes with 2 burners, it's 10,000 BTUs. It's got a sink over here as well. It runs off of a pump over here. Trailer comes with plenty of storage, very big drawers. Boasts a 110 outlet right here with buttons for all the lights. It's got 360 lighting. This is our fridge unit. It's got 2 12-volt outlets so you can plug in your fridge, and it goes all the way to the front of the trailer so you can fit a giant refrigerator in there. Everything you see here comes included. The 270 Batwing awning, our proprietary tent, also comes included with the trailer. Over here is our power bank system. So we have 100 amp hour AGM battery, 1000 watt inverter, and then a DC and an AC inverter. Also comes with a solar plug back here. There's no solar included in the trailer, but it's very easy to install. It's just solar plug to an Anderson plug, and then you can plug it right straight into your solar. It has storage for 2 jerry cans, so you can either have gasoline, diesel, water, whatever you want up here. It's got a hand pump, so if that sink unit ever breaks or if you run out of battery, you can always access your water. Trailer comes with 17 gallons on board. Right here we got our shore power plug. Right here we got our water inlet that just goes right in here. You can see it drains down to our water basin right here, and that's got a bunch of skid plates on it so you can drag it almost over anything. So this is our polyblock articulating hitch. You can see it articulates all 4 ways. You got left and right, forward and back, and it's also got a small buffer in it, so if you're on the trails, you see something you don't like, you slam on your brakes, it's going to absorb a lot of that energy there for you. For suspension, we have independent A-arm. It comes with 1 shock on each side, but there's also room to add another shock if you'd like to. We recommend Bilsteins. That's what we run on here. Standard with this trailer, it comes with KO2 tires, 31s, and the bolt pattern is the same as the Jeep, so it's a 5x5 bolt pattern. You guys can follow us on Instagram at TribeTrailers or find us on our website, TribeTrailers.com. Again, this is the Basecamp. Thanks for having us.
Hey everybody, my name is Paul Liner, Managing Director of Purple Line, who manufacture the OpusCamper brand of Aussie-designed folding camper trailers and hybrid caravans. I help make a few of the decisions around the business, and I'm here at the XGrid open house in Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm going to show you around a few of our units, and I'm going to start with the Opus OP4, which is our flagship folding camper trailer model with the patented air tent system to make it super easy for you all to set up camp and pack it all down. So I'm going to show you this OP4 model right now. This is our Opus OP4 model in stunning orange. It also comes in blue, black, and gray. So whatever color your tow vehicle, we've got you covered. This is the flagship model, and it's got the huge air tent on the side. So the patented inflatable technology that we build into all of our tent campers. You hit a button, and then inside of 3 minutes, this entire tent, as you see it, pops straight up. And even better, when you're packing it down, it takes about 30 seconds for all the air to just rush out of it. And so when you are closing it down, you're not fighting with metal poles to get this unit back down. It's all easy, it just falls down straight like a bed sheet, and then you just fold the 2 lids over to create your hard shell. So one of the main sales features here is just how easy it is to set it up and pack it down. I myself can do it in about 5 minutes, and I did have someone time me to do that, but your average user, even your beginner, is going to be able to set this whole thing up inside of about 10 minutes or so. So real easy to set up, real easy to pack down. And then also, because we're taking out some of those metal poles, it pushes down some of that weight of the trailer as well. So you're looking at about a wet weight of about 3,300 pounds, a gross weight of 4,400 pounds. So you've got your Toyota Tacomas, your 4Runners. I pull it with a Ford Explorer, not on any of the more aggressive off-roading stuff that I'm sure some of our customers do. Grand Cherokees, Gladiators, and then any quarter-ton pickup truck's going to be able to get this off-road into some of those more gnarly tracks that obviously our customers like to go down. First thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to direct you over to the control panel here. So you've got your mains power switch, and then your voltmeter, amp meter, and your battery charge indicator here. So you've got full control over your power. As standard, it comes with 2 AGM batteries. So you've got 100 amps of usable power there because you've got 2 100 amp AGM batteries. If you want to, you can upgrade those to lithium batteries to give you close to 185 amps of usable power. It's designed to take you off-road for about 4 days or so. So there's enough power in that battery bank. And because we're using LED lights and low amp draw pumps, you've got 4 days of off-site power. You've got 40 gallons of fresh water, so plenty of fresh water. And then if you want to, you can sling a couple of jerry cans on front to give you another 12 gallons of fresh water there as well. That's controlled by the front and rear water tank gauges here, and then you've got some 12 volt power right here, and then switches for your pumps, your 12 volt socket, your fridge, your lights, and then a heater. So for our 2024 models, all units are coming with the Truma Vario heat as standard. If you want to, you can also install a Dometic Cool Cap, which is a 10,000 BTU air conditioner, into this unit. That's an optional upgrade as well. So that's the control panel. We've got big R15 mud tires on this thing. So the suspension, which is now becoming much more prevalent inside of the market, is your typical single coil dual shock trailing arm suspension. So it handles all the undulations of off-road towing just phenomenally well. I don't think I've had a single report of someone having a tough time towing one of these things. It glides behind your tow vehicle. And like I said, I pull it with a Ford Explorer and I barely know the thing is back there. I'm going to take us over now to this phenomenal stainless steel pull-out kitchen on the exterior. For those of you wondering, you can get annexes and awnings, so we've got a couple of different options there. So this whole exterior area is covered. They use the inflatable technology as well. And so the two options are, you've got the full inflatable annex, which is, it doubles your living space. So the same space that I'm going to show you on the inside, that same square footage can exist on the outside as well. You can have a front sheet and a ground sheet so that you're fully enclosed from the harsher weather elements and insects as well. And then you can fully enclose all the front doors so that it's just an extra room for you to live in outside. On top of that, a neat feature is this entire front panel here can fold up, which means that you can have interior and exterior living space, and with your family, everyone's living together. You're not in cloistered rooms separate from each other. So that's one option. The second option is our inflatable canopy, which is very much more just like a standard awning. Again, inflatable, you can leave it permanently attached. So when you hit that button to inflate the air tent, the canopy will inflate as well. And so it gives you a phenomenal amount of covered space from, obviously shade from the sun and protection from wind and rain as well. But that covers this kitchen, which I'm going to go into now. So the entire thing's made out of stainless steel, so very hard wearing. 4-ring burner, huge cooking area. I was just watching a video of one of our customers actually. He had a griddle on this side. He was frying up some burgers. He had some vegetables going on this side, and then he was toasting some buns here. So huge amount of cooking space. We've got a chopping board here, which slides out from the unit. We've got cutlery drawer, and then we've got some additional storage here as well. This runs off of the propane, which is a 20-pound propane tank that sits on the front of this unit, along with those jerry cans that I mentioned earlier. We've got an additional chopping board here. You've got a light here for illuminating this in the dark, and then also we've got an additional light up LED section for the entire kitchen, so it brightens the entire area. Drying rack here, and then this is obviously your sink, which is connected to that 40 gallons of fresh water that I mentioned before. Moving around the front here, we've got a ARB 63QT, so that's the classic version. Refrigerator that is connected via 12 volt to the two 100 amp batteries that I mentioned before. And then towards the front, we've got an arc tongue jack and then a CruiseMaster DA35, which is a phenomenal hitch. Pivots and moves as you are off-road to help, your vehicle can be in one angle, your tow vehicle can be in another angle, so that you can handle that kind of off-road towing. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to show you the huge amount of living space on the inside of this unit. So let's jump inside. This is the interior of the Opus OP4 unit. As you can see, it's quite cavernous. There's a huge amount of interior living space. Set up for a family of 4, but this can fold down. This leatherette seating area that I'm on can fold down to sleep another 2 kids or 1 smaller adult. This is the front bed, so this is out over the tongue. A couple of things you can do with this bed. If you want to, you can turn it into a king-size bed. So set up as standard, you're sleeping passenger side to driver's side. But if you want to, you can rearrange these cushions to fold it down into a king-size bed. So anybody over 6'1" would now sleep front of the unit to back of the unit. And so the king-size bed stretches all the way out there to the window, and then it comes out to about here as well. And then you rearrange the cushions to set it up so that you've got all that sleeping area. 8 foot, I think it's 8'1" in terms of floor to ceiling height, so even the tallest people can live quite comfortably inside of here. And then these are the air beams right here. This is about 6.5 psi of pressure. The air beams can go up to 9 psi of pressure, but we factory set it to 6.5. You shouldn't need to go any higher than that. We actually did some wind speed tests on this unit, also some water tests as well, where we hovered a helicopter. It was about 2 meters above this unit. We've got a video of that online. I'd highly recommend you check it out. It's insane. But the main point here is that the tent inside was rock solid. So this thing handles the wind phenomenally well. So anybody that's nervous about those windy areas in the country, this is the unit if you're interested in a tent camper for you, because we've tested it well. We also did some water testing on it as well. So we got a fire truck, we sprayed it down, bone dry inside here. It was about, I think it was 800 API of water that was being sprayed up against the sidewalls and seams of this unit. So wind speed tested, water tested. And then we've also got a video online of, hey, what happens if something goes wrong with your air beams? And so we pulled one out. We ran over it with a truck, we poked it with a fork, and then we just wanted to demonstrate the protective layers of fabric that we've got over the air beams. And so it didn't puncture it. So if you're in here with your kids or whatever and they've got a knife and they start going to town on one of these air beams, the product itself is robust enough to be able to take that kind of light damage. And then to prove the point, we actually deflated the air beam by piercing it with a knife and then demonstrating how to fix it up in situ, on site, without needing any spare parts from us at home base to fix it up. And so they took this little sticky pad, put it over the air beam, inflated it. They needed to leave it for about 2 hours or so. Then they put it back inside the unit, inflated the tent to demonstrate that even if the worst possible case happens on site, the product as standard, it comes with a patch kit. It is robust enough and easy enough to fix on site without needing home base parts to be airshipped over to you whilst you're camping. So the air tent, phenomenal piece of kit, sets up inside of 3 minutes and robust enough to be able to take 60-mile-an-hour wind speeds, fire truck levels of water, and if your kids go to town on one of these air beams, easy enough to fix on site. As you can see, we've got a rather large dinette here. 3 to 4 adults can sit around here quite comfortably. Table on the inside, stereo system built into this thing. I mentioned earlier that a Trima Vario heat now comes as standard. You can install a Dometic 10,000 BTU cool cat system inside here. 2 100 amp AGM batteries, porta potty built inside this unit as well, and then optional hot water shower that's built onto the exterior of the unit that comes with an Ironman shower tent. That's all built onto the cargo rack, which is on the other side of this unit, on the driver's side of the unit. That can hold 500 pounds of capacity, of weight. This is the other side of the Opus camper. I just wanted to show it to you so you can get a feel for the size and space inside this thing. So this is the rear bed, so we're hanging out over the rear of the camper now. One of the cool options you can buy for this unit is a cinema system. So you can build in I think it's a 50-inch projector screen that's mounted here into the bed lid. and then it connects up at the top there. So this entire section turns into a cinema screen, and then you put a projector which you connect to the sound system inside of the unit. You position that projector on the table that I showed you earlier, and then you can have family movie nights camped out here inside of your tent. So this is the Opus OP4 with the inflatable air tent, and now I'm going to show you some other units that we also do. This is the Opus OP2. Very similar in a lot of ways to the OP4, so same water capacity, 40 gallons, same battery capacity, 200 amps, same kitchen, same fridge. The differences in this model are it's really designed for couples, or couples with a dog maybe, because instead of 2 fold-out double-sized beds, what you've got is 1 fold-out queen-size bed inside of this thing. So I'll show you the interior in a second. One of the other features is it's got much larger front storage, so it's got double-sized front storage. So you've got all these slide-out drawers and trays here for all of your pots, pans, amenities. You can fit a 2000 watt generator and strap it down onto this section here. So you've got a lot more front storage, but also the layout of it as well, because you've got the kitchen on the rear of this unit as opposed to on the front, which is what the OP4 has. You've got a nice kitchen environment here where your fridge is here, your kitchen's here. You can use this for cutting as well if you want to. So it's a little bit more friendly to use when you're outside cooking. A lot of the same features and options, so the same canopies and the same air annexes that I mentioned for the OP4, which are all inflatable as well. The air canopy will fit inside this on this unit, and so you can leave it permanently attached. You roll it out when you're ready to set up camp, and then it will inflate with the unit for ease of setup. So this is the very similar air tent technology. It's the same air tent technology, but similar setup times. So 3-minute inflation for just the air tent, and then an extra minute or 2 for the air canopy, for 5 minutes of inflation if you have the whole kit and caboodle, air canopy and air tent as well. And then the air annex as well will also set up so that it fully comes out, fully encloses the kitchen, and then the Truma Vario heat that you can install inside will heat both the main cabin and this exterior annex in. This is anecdotal Facebook knowledge here, but it was about 20-degree temperatures is the lowest I've seen customers boast that they felt comfortable inside of this unit. Another feature the OP2 has that the OP4 doesn't is a built-in shower tent, and that hangs off of the rear of the unit. Whereas the OP4 is an exterior Ironman shower tent. This one actually has one built in, and it comes as standard as well. Same R15 tires, same trailer, suspension, single coil dual shock trailing arm suspension. And why don't I show you the interior of the unit, because that's where the majority of the differences are. This is the interior of the OP2, same wraparound leatherette interior, sofa section. This back section here, this is where the shower tent actually hangs off of. So it'll meet the back section of this tent, and then it'll meet the ground. You stake it down into the ground. We've got a huge shower tent inside this thing. The porta potty also comes as standard inside of this. You'd probably pick that up, put it outside, put it in your shower tent for use. Stereo system built into this unit. Unfortunately, this one cannot have the air conditioner built into it, but like I said, it does have the Vario heat that will heat this interior cabin, and it will heat the air annex if that's fully enclosed and attached to this unit as well. I'm going to show you the queen bed next because it's huge. It's able to get a much bigger bed because this is a single fold as opposed to a double fold, i.e. that's the quantity of lids that you've got that fold over to create the hard shell of the unit when it's all packed down. So this is 6'2" in terms of length, and then I think it's 4'6" in terms of width here. So I'm 6'1", I sleep very comfortably inside of this thing. Huge cavernous living space again, 8-foot ceiling height, so you've got 6'10" in width as well, so a couple of adults and a couple of dogs could live inside here quite comfortably. So this is the OP2, thank you very much. I'm going to show you the OP Lite next. This is the Opus OP Lite. It was designed to handle lighter towing capacity vehicles, or it was designed for that market. So your Jeeps with a 3,500 pound tow capacity, this is the product for you. It's still got the same air tent, so it inflates inside of 3 minutes or so. You could set this unit up inside of 5 minutes or so. Main differences with the OP Lite are it's designed for that weekend warrior. So people that are looking to hook up on a Friday, come back on a Sunday, it's got a single AGM battery and a single 20-gallon water tank here. What it doesn't have is the cargo rack and heater features, so no Truma Varia heat built into this thing. But it's a small little fun box that you can take absolutely anywhere. It's really lightweight. Like I said, it's great for the Jeep community because of its the Jeep's 3,500 pound tow capacity. It can pull this easily. The weight of this is 2,200 pounds dry, probably looking at 2,300 pounds with water and propane built onto the unit. So super lightweight, low towing profile. You won't feel this thing behind you. Similar to the OP2, it's got a large double storage on the front here with the ARB 63QT built in and some additional storage here. This is the control panel for your main power, lights, pumps, fridge, all the 12-volt sockets built into this unit, and a slightly smaller pull-out kitchen. So this has got a 4-ring burner cooker still, but a slightly smaller sink here for washing and keeping the dishes clean. But the same chopping board here as well, so slightly smaller kitchen in total. It's got some rear storage, so it's got, like the OP2, has some rear storage right on the back section there. And it's a single fold, so it's got quite a large bed. I think it's got a 6'2" in terms of length bed, 4'6" in terms of width as well. And then the towing profile is very, very small. It's about 4'5" in terms of its towing profile, so it's very, very small. This is the Opus OP Lite interior, so the same wraparound leatherette interior for this unit. Designed for 2 people, really, so like I said, those weekend warriors that are looking to leave on a Friday, get home on a Sunday, and then plenty of interior living space for 2 people. And then on the front, it's got a queen-size bed, so 6'2" in length, 4'6" in width, so plenty of interior living space. The tent fabric is a little bit lighter, so it'll deal with the heat without an air conditioner just that little bit better. A huge amount of ventilation in this thing, so this massive rear window. You've got top vents into the tent, you've got these side windows, and then a big front window on the bed. So crosswinds left and right, front to back, plenty of ventilation inside of this thing. So get it out onto the beach and feel that sea breeze. It's the OP Lite queen bed, 6'2" in length, 4'6" in width. Ceiling height, actually I forgot to mention those. You've got 8'1" in terms of ceiling height, so even the tallest people can live comfortably inside of here. And then when this thing's opened up for 2 people, it is huge, it's cavernous, so plenty of living space, plenty of interior storage for all your clothes and all your food, all the stuff you want to take with you when you're camping throughout the weekend. This is the OP Lite. I'm going to show you our OP15 next. This is our Opus OP15 hybrid caravan. Aussie designed, brought into California, and we do the final fit and finish there. So as you can see, it's got the fabric pop-up top, which makes it the hybrid caravan. That takes it to 6'10" in terms of floor-to-ceiling interior living space. The unit comes as standard with pretty much everything. There's very few options on this unit. So as standard, it comes with the large Dometic CFX 75. That's a dual zone, so you can have a fridge or a freezer, 2 freezers, 2 fridges. You can set the compressors to come down to whatever temperature you would like. You've got a Dometic, I think it's a 13,500 BTU Penguin 2 air conditioner built into the roof. That needs a generator to run. That won't run straight off the batteries because it would drink them dry. You've got a Truma Combi Eco. That's your forced air, that runs off the propane, and your hot water, again, runs off of the propane, and that's built into the front of the unit also. That draws from a 63-gallon, there's actually 2 water tanks in there, totaling 63 gallons. You've got 17 gallons of grey, that's your shower and sink runoff from the interior bathroom, and then you've got 10 gallons of black, because this is a black tank plumbed toilet built inside of this unit. Now, I'll show you the shower in a little bit. So it's got the standard single coil dual shock trailing arm suspension, and then those, that is connected to R16 mud tyres on this unit here. You're looking at about 5,000 pounds of dry weight. If you put water inside of it, you're looking at about 5,500 pounds, 5,600 pounds. And then the GVWR, so the gross vehicle weight is 6,600 pounds. So you're probably looking at Jeep Gladiators, and then your F-150s, your Silverados, and then your Tundras as well to pull this thing. So you're probably looking at pickup trucks or your very high-rated SUVs. As standard, it comes with this Fiamma rollout awning with the 2 stabilizer legs on the front, and that will cover the standard huge Opus kitchen that rolls out the side of this unit. Again, stainless steel, has 4 ring burners, large sink, and this one's actually hard connected, so as you roll it out, you're not going to need to connect up the water, hot and cold water. You do still need to connect up the propane. The actual exterior of the unit itself's got 17 windows built into it, so talking about crosswinds and kind of airing this thing out. You've got 17 windows built into the fabric hybrid, the fabric canvas that makes it a hybrid caravan, but also these actually Eurovision windows here as well that can be set to like an airing mode, so if you are sleep inside this thing but you want a little bit of cross breeze without this thing being completely open, you can set it just so that they're slightly ajar so that air can come on through here. You've got some pantry storage here, pots, pans, dishes, cutlery drawer, and then some additional storage inside of this kitchen here as well. And then you've got the prep deck here built into the unit, and then as I mentioned, you've got the Dometic CFX 75 dual zone fridge right here too. It's got a standard galvanized steel chassis that comes with all our Opus units and the DA35 CruiseMaster hitch. So again, phenomenal piece of kit. I love the DA35. I'm going to show you the interior of the unit right now. This is the interior of the OP15. One of the first things you may notice, and it's one of my favorite features about this, is we use solid bamboo for all the interior cabinetry facings. I like it. It's hard wearing, so it'll help you keep the value of this unit. If you scratch it, then you can remove the panel, you can sand it down, you can recoat it, and then this thing can look good as new. So again, if keeping the value of this unit high, the bamboo does a really good job. Not to mention, looks gorgeous, the light bounces off of it, so it feels really light, really quite spacious inside of this unit. On the interior, I mentioned this is the Dometic Penguin 2 air conditioner that will run off generator. Got a TV built into the unit, and then this is the leatherette interior for a couple of adults and a couple of kids to sit around and have their dinner. Huge king bed on the rear here, so it's a standard king size bed, so bring all your king size bed linens with you. And then, as I mentioned, there's 17 windows inside of this thing, so a lot of cross breeze can come through here, and it keeps it quite airy. You can certainly dry it out very, very easily after you've taken your hot water showers. And then this is the mechanism that actually pops this unit up. So the great thing about that is that when you're driving, it reduces the height by 14 inches, so it makes it easier to tow it. And then it'll also make it, just like I said, like a lowering tower profile, so you're going to suffer less with strong winds with this thing, because it's going to, like I said, tow lower, the wind's going to go over it a little bit easier. So you pull it down, that makes it easier to pull around, and you're going to get less fishtailing. So very easy to tow this thing. And then inside here, what we've got is we've got the hot water shower that's connected to the 63 gallons of fresh water. You've got the toilet inside of here, and you've got a sink inside of here as well. A lot of space to move around inside of there, so nice, easy, comfortable showers inside of this unit. And obviously you can lock yourself away when you need to do your other business. And then on the front, which I'm going to show you now, we've got 2 additional bunks. So this unit sleeps 4 people total. I just wanted to show you the 2 bunks here. So they're actually 6'2" in length. So even an adult could sleep tip to tail inside of this. So this one here is actually a standard single size bed. This one up here is a custom bed. So really for smaller kids up here as well. So this unit can sleep 2 adults in the king size on the rear, and then 2 kids up front here as well. Plenty of living space inside of it, plenty of eating room, and then certainly plenty of sleeping room. And then you can tuck yourself away at night with our lovely curtains here as well. This was the OP15, guys. My name is Paul. I'm here with XGrid at their open house in Knoxville, Tennessee. Can't thank you enough for giving me the time to show you our Opus camper units. If you want to look us up, then www.opuscamper.us. I'm here with XGrid. We've got dealers across the country, and I really appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
Hey guys, my name is Hayden. I'm the founder of Backroads Overland Company. We're out here at Overland Expo West 2023, day 3. Real quick, we want to go over our 2023 trail series with you. Kind of starting from the ground up, it's equipped with the CruiseMaster XT coil suspension. It's the best suspension on the market, and that's why we run it. We pair that up with the DO35 coupler. It's got that built-in handbrake, so unloading your trailer, it's super nice. Moving on to our outdoor shower and hot water system. So anytime you need that hot water, turn your sink on, turn your shower on, it's ready to rock. Over here, we've got the integrated ladder for easy access up to the top of the trailer. You can see these cameras. We got a security system on board of this thing, so if you're out in the woods, you ain't got to worry about bears or anything like that. Under our galley, it's a fully loaded galley, 72-liter National Aluminum fridge, stainless steel sink. We've got 38 gallons of fresh water on board. That does have an integrated tank heater as well. So if you're out where it's freezing, you don't have to worry about your water freezing up on you. Over here, you can see we've got a really unique split door on our galley. This is going to provide you with more than double the counter space, so all of your prep work, your serving, cooking, anything like that, it's ready to rock. So over here, this is where your shore power hookups are, as well as your external 110. So if you're running a Zero Breeze or any other AC unit, you've got plenty of power supply, 20 pounds of propane on board. Our trailers are true smart RVs. So what that means is the entire thing is integrated to be able to be controlled by your smartphone, everything down to the transfer switch. So there's no switches or anything you have to mess with whenever you're going from shore power to house power. Red Arc systems on board, Red Vision, Manager 30, Red Arc inverter, and 300 amp hours of lithium. So any power needs that you got, it'll do it. All right, so touching on the interior of our trailer, we've got a true queen size mattress. The compartment size is 60 by 80, and you're just shy of 4 foot tall. So even for our tall guys, it's super comfortable. You can see we've got our integrated camera system here, all the controls for your interior lighting, breakers, charging capabilities, ports for your AC or heat, all kinds of cabinet space. Thanks again, guys. Again, my name's Hayden. If you have any questions about our 2023 trail series, you can reach us online at backroadsoverlandcompany.com, expeditiontrailers.com, or just give us a call at the shop. It's 573-743-3333.
Hey there, I'm Jen, co-founder of EscapodTrailers. We're out here at Overland Expo West, and right behind me is the Topo 2 off-road trailer. This is a single-piece structural composite body, and to kind of explain what that is, a lot of fiberglass bodies are just a shell of fiberglass over a separate internal structure. We actually have used vacuum infusion to infuse a closed foam cell inside layers of fiberglass, so that gives it its structural integrity, as well as provide some insulation. That allowed us to make the body about 12 inches wider than most other teardrops without increasing the width of the trailer while it's traveling down the road. So you still get that nimble off-road experience, but then you get a really spacious interior. So there's a true queen size bed in there. You've got a 2.5 foot by 5 foot stargazer window, coat closet, mud room, place for your shoes, wireless charging on the nightstands. And then in the back in our kitchen, we've got a 2-burner stove, a sink. We've got our fridge here. The stove is on slide outs underneath here. 21 gallons of water on board. One of the special things about our trailer is that all of the mechanicals were put inside of the trailer, so you can use this in any weather condition year round. You have access to your water. You don't have to worry about pipes freezing or anything like that. So it's a luxury premium teardrop trailer that can get you away from the crowds and really comfortable while you're at camp. You can learn more about Escapod and the Topo 2 at escapod.us, and you can also follow us on Instagram or TikTok at EscapodTrailers.
How's it going, guys? It's Jordan Brady with loboadventuretrailers. I'm here at Overland Expo Mountain West in Loveland, Colorado. We are about to get rained on right now, so we put up the walls on our Alpha Base Camp trailer here, and we're gonna give you a walk around on one of the best premium overland trailers in the industry. And I'm excited to show you some of the features we got going on. Let's go check it out. So when we designed our kitchen, we really wanted to make it feel like you were at home. All the features and all of the layout as if you were at your home kitchen. If you notice when you're cooking at home, everything's within a foot, maybe a step or two from where you need it. The fridge, the sink, the stove, all of the countertops and things like that. Of course, we don't have the same size as you do at home, but we definitely want to bring that vibe to you. So if you notice in our kitchen, we have our L-shaped kitchen here. You've got your dual zone 75-liter fridge by Iceco, all of your electronic switches and music here with your inverter controls here and your 120 amp plug. And then you got your countertops, and then over here is going to be your sink and your stove for cooking. We absolutely love the layout of this kitchen. If you look out back, we've got our 22 gallons of water in the rear and our huge storage. One thing you'll notice with our trailers, we are never lacking on storage. Our goal is to get you out camping, but also make it so you don't have to pack your gear anymore. You don't have to lug all your gear in your tow rig, and now you have a base camp where you can go, never worrying about what's on your rig or what you got to take out in order to camp. In the back, these huge storage drawers comes all the way out, and these are 500-pound drawer slides, tons and tons of storage. And then underneath here, you'll notice you got a catch-all where you could put tires, kayaks, inflatable paddle boards, anything you need. And then on the side of this rack, we've got our MOLLE panels that we house our tracks and some grab handles and some lights to illuminate the outside. Now on the right side of the trailer is gonna be where your shower is and your water heater. That water heater hooks up directly to your sink and allows you to shower on the right side of your trailer. That's where you're gonna be doing your changing, using the toilet, and showering, all on this little teeny package. The interesting thing is when this trailer's all closed up, it's only a 5x12 package, fully loaded at 3,000 pounds, or if you're just buying the trailer at 1,900 pounds. Underneath the trailer, we've got independent suspension. We've got trailing arms with Bilstein shocks and Eibach springs with about 22 inches of travel. And that's with 285 1770 tires. Now on the front of the trailer, this is kind of our signature design. My wife is a big help when it comes to designing and improving our trailer. She wanted a really good place to put folding tables and chairs, so we made this really skinny, awkward cupboard right here that a lot of people don't really know what it's for. But when you open it, you see you've got 2 folding benches and 2 folding tables by Dometic that fit perfectly in here, never in your face. And over here, this is your junk drawer. All the things while you're camping that you don't want to look at, you just shove in here, forget about it, close it up, and move on. And then up front, you've got a dual side storage unit. We've got a generator on that side and then propane tanks on here. Now last but not least, in order to utilize that independent suspension, you've got to have a 360 articulating hitch. We use lock and roll. We can use CruiseMaster, but we prefer lock and roll. And then up front, you've got your handbrake, your towing chains, your 7-pin connector, your emergency brake, which allows you also to have onboard towing brakes, and then your rolling jack by ARC. Now we started about 2.5 years ago. LOBO is an acronym for Living Our Best Outdoors. It also means wolf in Spanish. We designed that specifically because wolves are the leaders in adventure. They're also family oriented. They're also fearless, and they go off to places that are undiscovered in order to survive with their families. And that's really what we wanted to do. We wanted to allow our customers to dwell and to go explore with their families, creating those memories. If you're interested in building a Lobo Adventure trailer, hit us up at lobotrailers.com or give us a call at 951-870-3585 and you're gonna get me on the phone. It takes about 12 to 16 weeks to build our V2. This is our V1 trailer. We have about 3 of those left for 2023, and that only takes about 6 weeks to build. So hit us up, get out there and adventure, everybody. And again, at Lobo, you are living your best outdoor. See ya.
Hi, I'm Jeff Moyers with TAXAOutdoors. I'm going to walk you around our Manus Overland. This is our top selling and the largest unit in the TAXAOutdoors family. This particular unit is 19 feet long, but it weighs only 3,400 pounds. Of course, making it lightweight and towable with just about any vehicle that you would want to use in the overland business. The difference in this overland model, of course, comes with the independent suspension, which is axle-less and raises the unit up. We put on 16-inch tires, and we have a lock and roll hitch, which allows this unit to go anywhere. Inside the unit, of course, is a very efficient layout. And the layout was, in this particular unit, was designed by a guy that was a former architect for NASA. The efficiency of space and the quality of materials that he used in this particular unit makes it different than anything in the marketplace. So this unit will sleep, actually, as it sits right now, 4 people. You can drop the table down back here and sleep too on the back side of this unit, but we also have bunk beds over here in the front. The sitting space actually locks in, and you can make bunk beds on the front and accommodate folks that weigh up to 185 pounds in 2 particular spots here. We have a flex space up here that people can use. You want to sit here and work on a computer or a tablet, but you can also move this. We have a cassette facilities here that can be used, but we also have an indoor shower. Drops down, we have an indoor and outdoor shower. We have kitchen space up here with burners in this particular unit, and we also have freshwater facilities. This unit is air conditioned. That's the only thing in this unit that needs shore power. That's an 8,000 BTU air conditioner that actually locks in place while you're traveling. Then you can unlock it and push it out when you're in a stationary position and out in your camping location. This unit also has a variable truma. The truma is used for hot water heat and heating the unit if you happen to be in cold weather environment. All of the storage space within this unit is modular. As you can see, some of the storage in here are milk crates. Makes it for easy storage. Of course, we have storage in the back under all the sleeping quarters as well. It has a 12-volt cooler that makes it very flexible for anything that you need to use it for. And the batteries that come in this particular unit are group 24 or 27 batteries, or if somebody wants to go with lithium, they can go with that as well. But the layout on this unit has the cabinetry that's all birch, and the floor is Douglas fir one piece. So the quality was stainless steel framing, and the skin on the outside of the unit is actually aluminum with a foam core, which really guarantees that this is a lightweight unit with quality construction that'll go anywhere. So this particular hitch is called a lock and roll hitch. Now the side that slides into the truck or the towing vehicle side is an articulating hitch that moves back and forth, 360 articulating, and locks in and makes this particular camping trailer ride extremely level behind the unit. And like I said before, this will go anywhere. You can find anything about Taxa at our website at TAXAOutdoors.com.
Hi, this is Clint Featherstone from CruiseMaster Australia. We're here at Overland Expo West in Flagstaff. We are obviously from Australia. We make trailer hitches for off-road, so they're fully articulating hitches. We also make a range of independent trailer suspensions. So this is our DO35, our fully articulating trailer hitch. It's probably one of the easiest hitches to use in the market. Very simple process to hitch and unhitch. Simply slide the locking plate back. That's your tow pin, so that goes in the vehicle. And you simply just reverse under, lower your trailer down, engage the hitch, and you're good to go. This is our CRS2 suspension. This is perfect for lightweight teardrop type campers. Rated to different weights, obviously 3,500 pound being one of the most popular. Does go up to about 5,500 pounds for those heavier trailers. Perfect for backcountry roads, off-roading and stuff like that as well. Great little system, very lightweight. Obviously coil spring, shock absorber, absorbs all those bumps of the trails. So this is our CruiseMaster XT Freestyle. With this suspension you can basically customize it any way you want. We do multiple variations, so you can have coil spring, you can have airbags, we do drum brakes, disc brakes, multiple shock variations, weights, single axle up to about, again, about 5,800 pounds. Tandem axle goes up to about 9,000 pounds. So can suit from a small trailer right up to a big dual axle heavy trailer. This will take a real beating. So if you want to bash through the deserts and do anything like that, this is the one for you. Okay, our ATX suspension is our premium off-road suspension. Again, very heavy duty. This is really made for trailers starting at 5,000 pounds and going up from there. As you can see, it's a different configuration. Again, can be coil, spring or airbag, drum brakes, disc brakes. We have a remote reservoir piggyback shock absorber on this as well. So very high tech there. Like I said, and this is the go anywhere, do anything, beat it up as much as you want. This thing will love it all day. For more information, head to cruisemaster.com.au. We've got all the information on our trailer hitches and suspensions on our website there.
I'm Zach from Flex Trek Overland, and we're at the Overland Expo West in Flagstaff. Basically, it's a 10-foot overland trailer. We've coined it the overhauler. We've been looking for an overland trailer that can haul dirt bikes, and we just couldn't find any. So we ride enduro bikes. That's the KTM over there. We designed this so that there's a bed large enough to fit 3 dirt bikes, 1 forward, 2 backward, or you can configure them however you want. And then lots of storage, the pull-out fridge. So you've got the 12-volt fridge in the front cabinet. This is just a storage bin. It's all pretty messy right now just because everything's in from the rain. And then here we've got all our light controls, electronics. We've got USB ports, cigarette lighter, and then 110 over here. It's a 16 amp. We use a Goal Zero 1500 lights. The lights that we use are called Mocha. This one is a dual color. It's a white LED and an amber LED. The white is nice because it's bright, and at night sometimes it's nice to have just the amber on, so it's a little more mellow and it doesn't attract the bugs as much. The wheels we use are Method. We're just really happy with them. Really good quality product. This is the Method 301s, the standard. And then axles that we use as standard is a Dexter torsion axle. So this is the bed that we came up with. It's 5 feet wide by 7 foot 8 inches long. We based most of the things off of this is a 500, so it's a bigger bike. There's also like the touring bikes that are a little bit bigger, but from the floor to the bottom of the rack is 60 inches, and that should fit most bikes. And with small bikes like this, you can fit 3. We use the adjustable E-track just so you can kind of put the tie down in locations that make sense, and then the ramp folds up and off you go. Reverse lights, we like the reverse lights just because when you're parking at night, it's nice to see behind the trailer. So this is the power station cabinet. This is the Goal Zero Yeti 1500. Works great. And we just use a normal solar panel. We tie it up under the rack when we're driving, and then when you get out, you just put it wherever the sun is and move it around throughout the day. More storage here, and then this is the pass-through cabinet. You can get another slide out on this side as an option if you like. We just use this one as storage. And in here there's a 110 plug if you need whatever, a pump, vacuum, tools, anything like that. We also put lights on this side. Typically when we get to camp, like that side with the awning is camp side, and this side is typically where we work on things if you have a bike that needs to be worked on. So we've got lights on this side too, just so you've got light kind of everywhere. Stabilizer jacks on the back. It's a game changer. It makes it super stable for when you're up in the tent moving around. So we did these ladders incorporated. I'm a big guy, so the ladders that come with these tents are not confidence inspiring. So we wanted to eliminate the need for those. You can still use them if you like, but we put ladders up here so it's easy, one step up, on the tongue, out to the ladder, then you're on top of the box. And depending on the configuration of your tent, you can either get in the front or the side. It just makes it a lot easier than using those rooftop tent ladders. So we use this style hitch so you can get kind of whatever actual hitch that you need. Some people like the pencil hitch, basically you just get what you like and bolt it on. So the name of the company is FlexTrek Overland. Website is flextrekoverland.com, and we're also on Instagram, FlexTrek Overland. So should be pretty easy to get a hold of. And all the specs, weight, dimensions of all the cabinets and the storage spaces on the website. The trailer is called the XK1.
Hi there folks, it's Bob Cassie from Mission Overland. We're here to show you our 2023 Summit. So we have our Truma fridge freezer, easy to slide in, easy to store. Then we move to our Dometic stove and our sink. These are all slide-ins, very easy to operate. Your propane stove hooks to the propane tanks up front. Your sink, again, hot and cold water, which runs off our 37-gallon water tank. As we move around, you'll see our heavy-duty suspension. So we have 17-inch wheels with a heavy-duty Timberin suspension, 22-inch clearance. We have skid plates from front to back. So very robust, and yet skid plates will keep you covered for traveling over rough roads and branches and trees. As you notice, we have a 270-degree awning. This is all standard on our Summits. This is from OVS. As we move around to the rear, we'll step into the trailer. So inside here, we have a lot of great usable space. We have a nice butcher block table, which folds down, into this area, which will give you the ability for a full queen bed. Very comfortable. All LED lighting. We have beautiful windows here with nice ability for shades at night and also for screens. Again, over 7 feet space. So plenty of room to get changed, move around. We have a nice ceiling fan. All of our units come with smoke detectors. We have a fire extinguisher, carbon monoxide. Everything is all aluminum construction, heavy duty trailer. On the outside, we have our plug-in for shore power. When you're at a campsite or you're at home, we have a port here for your air conditioning for zero breeze, which is an option. We have our 37-gallon water tank for fresh water to run your shower and your sink on the other side of the trailer. Here we have our Truma heating system, which also heats your furnace inside and your water on the other side. Again, we have an outdoor shower, which folds out to about 3 feet off the trailer. Here's your hot and cold connector, which will give you a nice shower in the morning. As we move further in, we have an access door here to get at your services for your water system and some electrical, all heavy duty latches. As we move over to our cargo area, this is where we have our battery storage. So right now we have a 100 amp hour lithium battery with our Victron system, and this can all be managed on your phone, on Bluetooth, through the Victron app, which will tell you what your consumption is for battery power and also what your solar power would be charging at. As we move around to the front, we have 2 propane cylinders, one on either side, 11-pound cylinders. Our spare tire, plenty of cargo carrying space here up front. And then as we move up to the rooftop, right now we just have a fan on the roof, but we have options for low profile roof racks, air conditioning, and also solar panel. So plenty of options there, depending on what the customer is looking for. Then we move to the front of the trailer. We have here which is called a max coupler. This is something we've been using since the beginning of our trailers. Very nice, easy system, you know, to hook up and pull your trailer. And you can catch all this information on our website at www.missionoverland.ca and let us know what you think and send us your questions. Thank you very much.
I'm Dave Bates from KimberleafCampers USA. Our trailers are actually made in Australia. We distribute it here though out of Ohio. We're not in Ohio right now. We're at Overland Expo. And we do have a couple of dealerships in Colorado and in Utah. So I'm going to go over a little bit of the trailer. This is the Kimberlee Caravan. It's been around for about 15 years in Australia. Very unique design. A lot of people think, hey, they don't really know what it is, but it's a pop-up. The bed slides in from the back. It's a full-size queen in the back, and then the top will come down. So when you're in travel position, it's a little over 7 feet tall. But when you're in the up position, a person 7 feet tall can stand up inside. So plenty of room inside. We have an outdoor kitchen and also an indoor kitchen. So if the weather's terrible, like it is here in Arizona right now, you can go inside and cook and do whatever you want. But if you like to enjoy the outdoors, we have a couple different features here, a full-size sink and prep area, a bunch of different options in our cooking area here. If you wanted to get a dual burner, we have partner steel stoves here, high output for high altitude. We also have, if you want to grab like a Weber barbecue, we have provisions for that. So a bunch of different options here. Spice rack, storage compartment, and pantry area here. What's nice about this, if you do want to get into this area from the inside, you can lift up the seat and you can still access your pantry and certain compartments inside here. There are 120 volt outlets, so if you want to make a smoothie or do whatever, you can plug it in there and prep your food out here. A lot of people, when they're camping, they all want storage. So in the back here is a giant trunk that you can put a ton of storage inside here. Our trailer has independent trailing A-arm suspension that we can adjust with airbags. So if you come up to an unlevel campground, you can easily press a button and you can level out your trailer and be able to sleep comfortably with your trailer level. The capacity of the trailer, everybody asks about weight. So if you drive a Jeep or a Toyota, that's the main first question is, what is the weight? Empty weight's about 3,200 pounds. The GVWR is 5,500 pounds. So you can put quite a bit of weight in here. There's 60 gallons of water, on board. A lot of people ask, what is the trailer made of? So it's a composite, so fiberglass upper shell and a bottom shell. The walls are insulated panels that are 25 millimeters thick. And then there is no penetrations in the roof for leaks or anything. So it's a one-piece shell up on top with 500 watts of solar up on the top. You can run your aircon off our batteries if you want to on the inverter. We have a 48 volt system with 10 kilowatt hours of battery storage in there. Some of the other features that set us apart from a lot of the manufacturers, our chassis is all hot dip galvanized, so it stops rusting. A lot of the other manufacturers will just paint them and that will rust, I guarantee it. But the hot dip galvanized keeps it from rusting. Our brakes are actually electric over hydraulic disc brakes. They're not drum brakes, so you can go through a river crossing and your brakes are going to work on the other side. A very linear feeling when you're braking. Honestly, you don't notice the trailer's back there. It behaves like a vehicle. Okay, so we're on the inside of the trailer here. You have a full-size queen bed, and there's different options that you can grab for the mattress. So you can get a foam, you can get an inner spring, you can get an air mattress. It doesn't matter. We have different options there. There is light at the head of the bed, so you can reading lights and things like that. It's a great space here if you have kids, or the seat right here converts into bunk beds. Now, if you want to sit and eat inside, this table slides out and you can see there's plenty of room to sit several people around here. A lot of people ask, what's the storage like in here? In one of these drawers here, when my wife and I go camping, we can get 10 days worth of clothes inside of each one of those drawers. You also have huge storage underneath this bench here. Our trailer does not have any wood in it except for the face of the drawer. The rest of our drawers and all of our cabinetry is all aluminum. On the new models, there is a couple things that are different than what you'll see on this model here. We have switched the sink now, goes over here, and the stove is moving over to here. And there's a reason for that. We wanted to isolate the bathroom area off more from the rest of the area. All right, so on this area here, you have a toilet here. There's a couple different options. You can get a wrap-on green toilet, or you can get a Nature's Head composting toilet here. It's also our shower area. So with just a lift of a little knob here, this pivots out of the way, and you have a full-size shower right here. And it's super nice to where you can, take a shower indoors here and not have to take it outside and be cold. And then it's a dual-purpose area. You have your toilet and shower in the same area, and you can use it very, very easily. You also have a big 130-liter freezer in here. For the space that you have when you're driving down the road, it's, like I said, it's a little over 7 feet tall. It's super compact. You can get it down almost any trail you want to, but then when it's all expanded out, you double the footprint of the trailer, and it makes it a really, really usable, large space inside. If you'd like to have more information or find out more information, you can go to KimberleeCampersUSA.com. You can look us up on YouTube. You can also go to the Australian website and find information there. Like I said, we're in Ohio, and feel free to email us or contact us on Facebook or Instagram.
Kevin Cooper, Snow Trailers, and we're at Overland Pacific Northwest. On our Alpine model, which is our Jeep truck model, came up with an open kitchen concept to where you have no obstructions from the kitchen cooking to your coffee bar, prepping, plenty of pantry space in here, plus you've got your full 75-liter refrigerator freezer, dual zone in here. And of course, in the open concept, everything's covered by a nice 270-degree awning, which it makes things just a little nicer. And then on top here, you got a nice little shelf with all your control panels. So everything is right here, from a inverter, your onboard battery system, your light switches to control your lights on and off. And of course, if you need to charge up your electronics, right there. All our drawers consist of push locks into place, so that way when you're on the trail, nothing gets out of control and flies around. So everything has this nice little cubby hole. Everything you see here fits in a nice little spot for the travels. And here you'll see we have something kind of unique. That is a FabTech suspension that is a shock tower on the outside of the box, which allows us to give a full-length shock. So what that means for us is on trail, the trailer's really not getting beat up. The trailer's acting very nice, handles all the dips really good. And then the bonus is on the highway, when you go on the highway, the trailer just doesn't pop. So none of your internal stuff is getting beat up when you get to your destination. Everything's where it should be when you put it. Then as you come to the backside, you'll kind of see the extreme height we have here. So one of the cool things we wanted to do is give an awning that has extreme, as much height as possible. So we did a very simple gas assist lift system. So this allows a 6'7" gentleman to get under here and clear and not have to duck, which gives you a really concept of really openness and kind of spacious area. Then as you come back to our stainless steel kitchen, this is one of the things that's kind of like the buzz everybody talks about. Is it is a 36 length full integrated stainless steel kitchen system. It has all your drawers for all your knickknacks, any kind of pots, pans, stir sticks, cutting boards. We put in a Dometic drop-in, which could be folded down and used as the prep table. We also put a nice stainless steel backer here. So if you don't use the Dometic system, if you just have your own cooktop, you put that on here and you still have a nice stainless steel back area and a wind protector. Then of course you got a Dometic drop-in sink. Everything that we see here is all designed to be pulled down and stored under the sink, including the drain hose that drains all your fluids out into a little catch basin. Above that is a fixed shelf. We did something with this loop strap pull down. So basically these drawers pull all the way out and allow you to put a very simple loop strap system in here, so you can pack as much gear up to the top as you want. So we have our Starlink in here. We usually put our solo stoves in here, our nice chairs in here. We pack this up pretty good. We can get a lot of product in here. And of course, dual locks. It's 500 pounds, so it holds a lot of weight. Locks into place again. So now by locked into place, using your loop straps, all your gear is nice and steady and tied down. It's not going to move around on you. Come up to the top and you'll see a gap here between the tent in there. These are crossbars. We basically consulted with Prince CBI, so all of their accessories clip right on here. So if you already have a Jeep or you have a Toyota that has all these accessories on there, you can simply put them on here, back and forth. So now you put your roto packs on here, jacks on here, tables. We just put a simple barbecue table on ours when we go camping. Down below, you've got a recovery system in here. So this is a full length all the way to the tongue, so it is part of the trailer. It's actually a hitch, so you can actually put a motorcycle rack back here if you wanted and carry your vehicle around or your motorcycle. And then of course we use arc levelers to level up this system. So we use 4, so we have 2 arcs up here, we have 2 jacks on the front. So it doesn't matter what terrain you're on, you can get yourself nice and level. Makes it a lot more comfortable when you're sleeping. As we go to the top up here, you'll see we put OVS's Nomadic 4, which is their biggest tent, and we kind of wanted to showcase that this rack is so modular that you can put any tent will go on top of this rack system. So it doesn't matter what you guys own. As we come back around here, you're gonna see a nice little trash can sitting right here. So we did this for the cook to have a spot to put his trash in. And of course we have a nice steel gate, spare tire gate. Has rotopacks on the inside because that's kind of like dead space. So we give 1 water, 1 fuel. You'll see a full size spare tire, and you're gonna see method rims on here. So one of the things that we believe in the trailer world is give you off-road tires and give you some nice off-road rims. So that one, when you pick up a trailer from us, you're literally putting your goodies on it and you're heading out on the trail and you're having a lot of fun. And of course we had some fun with some of our vendors OVS. This is a nice little garment rack that flips on this side of the tire. So that way you have your living quarters. That side is the entertainment side. This side is the living quarter side. We gave you another full-size box that you can actually put bags into here. So everybody has their own garment bag. So you pack it up. You got little clear deals in here. You put your name in here so that everybody knows where their bags are. We have another control panel over here. So we use Switch Pros for our lighting. So I have a Switch Pro control here, and I also have one on that side, or you can use your app if you're inside your tent. So very easy to get to your electronics now. Even the refrigerators and electronics are all on your app. So you literally, if it's an early morning and you just don't want to get out of bed, you can just stay in your tent and control everything. This is kind of like a little health and beauty area. So you can do shaving, comb your hair, got a hot water heater for your shower. If you zip in an annex, it has the door. Now you've got a door to your shower. So you've got some privacy when you're out camping. So if you're one of those early riders and you just want to take a shower, we make it very convenient for you guys to do that. Then as we come around the front, you'll see we use a max coupler. We use a full steel chassis that has a proprietary anti-rust on it and powder coated. We give you a full box system with electronics. So Renogy is one of the companies we use. We use a 30 amp solar controller. As you saw earlier, we had a solar panel up there running our whole system. So we have a 100 amp AGM in here that runs the whole box. And as you come in through and see electronics, you'll see some polycarbonate protectors here. So that way it allows the guy to throw his gear in here, not worry about damaging any electronics. So if there's on the trail and they need to get the recovery stuff, it's very easy. We also put a nice 3M protective guard on all our forward-facing products. So all the forward-facing edges of the trailer all have a 30 mil 3M protective on there. Just gives the trailer that look, and very easy to clean the mud off. When the mud gets on there, you just hose it off, it wipes right off. But it also gave us a nice platform to protect all of our input. So we have shore power input, we have solar input, and then we also have power out. So now everything's all nice and clean when you get your destination. You're not trying to knock mud off, so it's nice and easy to use. You'll notice 2 fairly good sized propane bottles back there. Those are 11 pounders. So now you're taking 22 pounds of propane on the trail with you. So it's 5 pounds are good, 10 pounds are good, but if you can have 22 pounds, that just takes it to a whole nother level. Now you can pop out your fire pit and burn it every night and have to worry about losing your propane. You'll notice the MOLLE panels up here. So every door that we have has a MOLLE panel standard, and it allows you to put cool things like this. So this is our first aid kit that we just popped on the front here. So we have extra clips, we have extra batteries for locking up if we ever leave. And then of course, I've got a nice first aid kit, very easy to get to. And that's made possible because these MOLLE panels allow us to clip in things very simple, keep them out of the way and keep everything organized. Even their Yeti pouches, our hatchets, any of the stuff you need to get to very easy. And that is our Alpine model, and this is our flagship model today. We do have a lot of exciting stuff coming up behind me right here, that white one. We actually originally built that for Yamaha to be a side-by-side trailer, but our latest adventure that we've been doing has been with Subaru. So we got a Subaru Outback and we towed that all around, and it was quite exciting. The Subaru didn't even know the trailer was back there. It tracks with inside the wheel track, so when you're going around navigating the city or the dirt roads, You don't have to do anything special. Wherever the car turns, the trailer follows. Perfect. And it's basically a mini version of the Alpine. So it's just a lot less weight. Dry weight on this trailer is 1,600 pounds. Dry weight on that trailer is 700 pounds. So with all the gear in here, the way it sits, you're at 2,000, and all the gear with that one, you're at 1,025. So very light trailer, very easy to use. And of course, the kicker, the really good thing is both these trailers fit inside your single car garage. So you don't have to pay for storage. All right, so Kevin Cooper, Snow Trailers, www.snotrailers, that's snotrailers.com.
Hey, it's Jeremy again. Now I want to take you through the AOR Odyssey. This trailer is set up for a slightly larger demand for a family or larger towing capacity. This fits well with your mid-range trucks. It does allow for more comfortable sleeping and living compartment inside while still providing all the amenities that you're looking for camping outside. It's got a wonderful kitchen here with 3-burner stove. This shelf slides in over, lots of horizontal space for preparation and cooking. You've got extra storage right here on the front of the kitchen, as well as plenty of storage for cutlery, plateware, etc. And you've also got more storage out here for your deeper pots and pans that you might carry, while closing up to, again, some wonderful horizontal space for prep. So now let me show you another feature on the Odyssey. This is something that is really kind of hallmark to the AOR line, where they've got this rear-facing hatch that opens up, drops out a canopy, providing you an incredibly versatile external space. Currently set up like a shower, but this also can be configured as a restroom, bathroom. You have room here for extra cots if you just want to extend the living space to complement the interior. So the Odyssey is really unique in its capabilities to provide a complement to both the external space as well as the interior. You've got an indoor range that you can cook from here. You've got an externally accessible refrigerator that allows you lots of room from the inside, but also you can reach to it from the outside. You've got lots of horizontal space for prep. You've got a sink back here in the corner. This is a full queen bed that just folds down when you're ready for sleeping at night. It's on gas struts, so it's really easy to deploy. It's also really simple to lift. And in the daytime, you've got incredible bench seating that just provides you with a way to get out of the elements, nice, clean, and dry in a comfortable setting. So on the front of the trailer, we've got 2 complimentary 11-pound propane tanks. You got your spare tire. One of my favorite features, though, is that the spare tire cover doubles as a trash can. That's always handy. You do have the DO35 hitch and the trailer brake, the parking brake right on the tongue, as well as, again, your ARC 750 jack. And then perhaps one of my favorite features, only in Australia do they actually install a firewood rack for collecting firewood on the trail before you hit your campsite. And lastly, we have this wonderful Supapeg 180-degree awning, specially designed for the AOR Odyssey. And now I want to show you the AOR Quantum Plus. It's part of the family of AOR hybrid series trailers. This trailer is definitely larger than the Odyssey. It's designed to sleep a family of 5. You've got 3 bunks on the interior as well as a queen-size bed. You've got lots of storage on the inside as well as seating space and a dinette. The Quantum Plus, being a much larger trailer, also has a lot more storage space. The kitchen on this unit, again, large horizontal space for prep. You've got a great 3-burner stove as well as sink here. You've got lots of storage space for pots, pans, deep storage. You've got a 100-liter refrigerator as well as container here. Again, storage prep space and another storage container sliding out the bottom here. So the Quantum Plus also benefits from the DO35 CruiseMaster hitch, parking brake. You've got lots of storage up here in the front boot. You've got rock guard here as well as their signature, yes, lumber rack. So that was the Odyssey and the Quantum Plus. Again, for more information, build sheets, quotes, anything of that nature, please visit xgridcampers.com.
Hey, this is Caleb with BRS Offroad North America. We're in the Overland West show in Flagstaff, Arizona, and I want to walk you guys through the BRS Sherpa that we make here. Just want to show you some of the features and everything about it. So first off, we've got our construction here. We start off on these with an aluminum carriage chassis. The body is actually 2 pieces, so we start off with 7 pieces of marine grade aluminum, press brake those and weld them together to make your bottom tub. And then your top piece is 1-piece fiberglass with a honeycomb substructure. We glue those together and actually reinforce them with aluminum all the way up to the rooftop tent, all the way down to the frame. So it's all melded into one body. Makes it one of the most durable builds out there. We also have independent CruiseMaster XT suspension with a CruiseMaster DO35 coupler. So this can go anywhere that your truck can go. We also line it with AquaZen, so it's the same material that they use on military grade vehicles. Just gives it a little bit more rigidity and functionality there. You can see the outside kitchen area here that we're in front of. We've got dual isotherm fridge freezers. Reason we go with isotherm is you can actually get these down to freezing. So you can set these to be 2 freezers, 2 refrigerators, or 1 of each. You've got storage in here and also a drop down pantry right here as well. So a lot of great storage options. Hot and cold water out here with a hose and a little sink area. So it gives you a great little prep space as well. Also have your woven cover here. You can unsnap that, replace it or clean it as needed. Move up here to the front, show you the inside. So we actually have a screen door here that we manufacture in-house. And then inside we've got a 12-volt TV, 12-volt radio. Everything on this coach will run off of battery. We also have a Red Vision power management system. So that is Bluetooth. You can sync your phone up to it, keep track of all your power and your water supply. So this does have a 40-gallon fresh tank on it, which for a unit of this size, we're really proud of. That's a lot of freshwater capacity, gives you a longer time off the grid. Also have a thicker mattress. Because we use these ourselves, we're big believers in build them the way that we would want to use them. So this is a thicker, more residential mattress with residential foam. Keeps you from waking up with a sore back in the morning. No one likes that, and that ruins a camping trip pretty fast. We also have the largest doors in the industry. So it gives you a lot of space, and we've got those on both sides. So easier to get into, and also no one's having to crawl over each other to get in and out of the camper at night. 270-degree batwing awning goes all the way around. It is AluCab. We also have an AluCab rooftop tent up front. And this particular model, we've got 2 100 amp hour Battleborn batteries, as well as a 200 watt solar panel up top. So that runs everything on the coach. So everything will run off a 12 volt except for your heat, and that's diesel. We use the Eberspacher system, so that gives you hot water and heat from the Eberspacher. So this is our 2023 BRS Sherpa. For more information on this, you can reach out to us at BRS North America. We've got a website, brsnorthamerica.com, or you can reach out to our dealership, Adventure Campers USA, for more information. Thank y'all.
I'm Corey with OffGridTrailers, and we're at Overland Expo West. Today I'm going to show you the Sprocket, the latest addition to the OffGridTrailers lineup. The Sprocket comes in 2 configurations. You can get either the Sprocket or the Sprocket X. So let's take a walk around both of them. So the Sprocket is an all-metal modular based trailer, which means you can start small and add to it as your needs grow. The Sprocket is a sleep-in trailer with a queen-size sleeping area, all-metal construction, and an independent axle-less suspension. We've designed the Sprocket to be modular, so you can start with very little features and add new pieces as you grow. So for example, these side boxes, the roof rack, the suspension can all be bolted on after purchase. On this particular trailer, we've loaded up all the options you can get. So up front, you'll get the optional spare tire, your max coupler articulating hitch, as well as your ARC EXO jack. You'll also get a front mounted propane tank, and this is our larger front box, which is the same front box you'll find on our popular Expedition model. So in the front box, you can fit up to a 69-liter Truma fridge, whereas the smaller front box that comes on the standard model, you can fit a 30-liter Truma fridge. So on this side, we have the optional drop-down kitchen, which comes with a in-house made sink basin along with a dual burner stove. You also have ports for both an AC or diesel heater. And then inside, you'll see some drop-down shelves, a fire extinguisher, as well as all of your electrical components. Around back, you'll see our pass-through storage, which comes with optional 2-gallon roto packs, as well as multi panels on the side for all your gear you need to bring. So around back, you'll find our famous 50-degree departure angle, which is the same you see on our Expedition model. So this is the sprocket. The base model sprocket comes with a half-height front box, whereas you can upgrade to the Sprocket X, which comes with a full-height front box. So with the base model sprocket, you can choose the optional half-length roof rack, whereas on the Sprocket X, you can choose the optional full-length roof rack. The sprocket is a sleep-in, all-metal, modular construction trailer, so you can start small and build on it as your family grows and as your adventures grow. Up in your front box, you can get your optional fridge. The half-height front box fits a 30-liter Truma fridge. On the other side of the front box, you're gonna have your battery and electrical compartment. It's gonna come standard with a single battery and a 1,000-watt pure sine inverter. You can upgrade to get a dual battery setup with a 2,000-watt pure sine inverter. Coming around the side, we have your side entry doors. These are the same doors that we're known for, the same doors you'll find on the Pando as well as the Expedition models. They're built in-house, they're really durable and rugged. Inside, you'll find a fuse panel as well as your switch for some LED lighting along with 2 USB ports. On the side, we have our standard polished fenders. You can upgrade to a powder-coated diamond plate fender along with a running board. So around back, you'll find your pass-through storage with a storage shelf. This is really convenient so you can access stuff from both the inside and the outside whenever you're sleeping or while you're out cooking and camping. So thanks for checking out the sprocket with me. You can learn more at offgridtrailers.com. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at offgridtrailers and subscribe to our YouTube channel at offgridtrailers. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Matt Cecil with Big Slack Off-Road here at Overland Expo West in Flagstaff, Arizona. What we brought with us to show off at this event are 2 different trailers. One, the Big Slack Off-Road Slacklander, and then we also brought the Big Slack Off-Road Slackwagon with us today. What I really want to go through is a lot of the great features of the Slacklander trailer. Of course, nothing is complete in this day and age without a pull-out drawer for your 12-volt refrigerator, or 2 48-quart coolers will fit here as well. Slides super easy, holds a ton of weight. We also have a lot of convenient small storage that we put on this trailer. That way everything you have fits, and it gives you the opportunity to separate all of your items out. That way you don't necessarily have to have everything on top of each other. We include a 15-gallon water tank per your optional request that fills up just like every other RV does. And we also have pass-through storage. And if you ever need to get to your water tank, battery, or water pump, it's as simple as pulling on a rope and you have immediate access to it. We also make your propane tank easy to fill and easy to get to. The Slacklander can come equipped with a 2-burner stove and a 7-inch deep sink, which is here again fed by that 15-gallon water tank. You can get it with the optional solar panel, which will include a solar controller, and then we have a main power switch here. This power switch will control the rock lights underneath and the lights that are inside every compartment. Our trailers come equipped with timber and axle-less suspension, and we put brakes on every one of these trailers. It's just an added safety benefit. The trailer weighs 2,200 pounds as a GVWR. As this one sits with all these options, it's going to be about 1,600 pounds. We make everything you ever need to do for maintenance and storage easy and accessible. And we go one step further with the sink, and it actually drains over there in the corner rather than all over your feet. We also give you real tow hooks that are rated at 11,000 pounds, so if you ever find yourself in a bind, you can get yourself back out. While your trailer is stored, you can charge your battery externally on these lugs. That way, if you're full of gear in that pass-through storage, you can easily hook right up to it. We do have a shower option available and a water heater. Also big storage here, and then we use cam lock seals on all our doors, so they turn to lock and then pull down tight, which is why after it rained all day yesterday, it's still dry inside. And then a lot more storage right here. Fits all your big items. And then once again on the side, we do have tow hooks here as well to help you right the trailer should you ever find yourself in a weird situation. We do have a full-size spare with a matching rim and a removable tongue. That way, while it's stored, you're not banging your kneecap on it. You see I have this box here so people don't end up doing that themselves. We do recommend a lock and roll hitch if you're going to be doing a lot of off-roading, but if that's not your goal with this trailer, you can get it with a standard 2-inch ball and save a couple dollars. This trailer does come equipped with tons of features, but all of it's optional. So we can actually get your price all the way down to starting at about $11,000 or decked out with everything you see here for about $17,000 to $18,000. Our current lead time is about 8 weeks, and we can get it in just about any color you want. Some colors may have a minor upcharge like Barbie Jeep Pink. A little harder to get, but we can make it happen. Please check us out at bigslackoffroad.com. We're also Big Slack Offroad on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook, and we have a TikTok currently in the works. Check out what we're doing and please come out and see how we are today.
Hi, I'm Alex with TimberleafTrailers here at Overland Expo West. And this is our classic model. It's our largest teardrop trailer. It's a 5 by 10 foot frame, fully insulated cabin, queen size mattress, and it's got the most decked out features. It's got a fully outfitted kitchen, cabinetry on the inside, skylight, 2 doors, 2 windows, and a fan, all standard. So in here you can see we've got lots of open space. We really wanted to prioritize the openness and the inviting feeling that doesn't typically come with a lot of compact trailers. We've got a lot of folks that come to us that are claustrophobic and just don't like to be closed in a tight, dark, windowless space. And so we wanted to make sure there's lots of natural light. So both the doors and the windows let in a lot of natural light. We've got this big, beautiful overhead skylight that's clear. We've got an option for a tint, but the clear one allows you to see the stars at night. Built-in fan lets a little extra light in. LED lights throughout that create a really nice ambience. Full 80-inch length queen mattress. Got storage at the head of the bed, got storage down here at the foot of the bed as well. So one of the really popular options that we've got is a variety of awnings. We offer a total of about 4 different awning options, 3 that can go on the side of the trailer to provide shade and rain protection for getting in and out, as well as awning option off the back of the trailer. Really good whether it's bright and sunny like it is today or potentially rainy later this afternoon. This is my favorite awning. It's from 23Zero. It's their Peregrine 180. And so this will extend front to back, probably about 18 feet total. And so you've got a lot of good protection, a lot of space to hang out, and then they've also got optional walls to create basically an entire extra room for your tiny trailer. Back here in the galley kitchen of the Classic, as you can see, it's super decked out. We've got lots of storage space. One of our favorite new features is we've redesigned the stove interface. So the stove opens on this lock-in, lock-out slide. Storage below that. You can open it up. And this is our upgrade optional partner steel 2-burner stove. Packs a lot of power, gets your water boiling in absolutely no time at all. And it's the most robust stove out there on the market. So one of the cool features about the Classic as well is we've got 11 gallons of onboard water storage with the optional 17-gallon tank upgrade, fed through a faucet with an electric pump. So you've got water on demand without having to prime anything, without having to carry extra water jugs. One of the other big features of the Classic is we've got built-in space for cooler or fridge. This model here has the Dometic 35-liter fridge on a lock-in, lock-out slide as well. So you can find all of our information online at TimberleafTrailers.com. We're on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. And if you got any questions, give us a call or send us an email. We're happy to talk through anything.
Hello, my name is Felix Bolingaro, and I'm on the engineering team for Mammoth Overland here. And this week we are debuting our newest trailer, the Extinction Level Event Mammoth Overland Trailer, or ELE for short. So this guy is designed to survive the apocalypse, and not only survive, but thrive probably. It's hermetically sealed, air purified, water purification. You got hours and hours of batteries, solar panel, even bear spray for self-defense. It's very well kitted out. Big feature compared to our new models or older models is we've got these submarine doors which have a pin at each corner to fully seal in, and this whole rig will hold about 1/4 psi of positive pressure, so any contaminants that you do get in will be blown out through the air filtration system. So you can close it up here. and fully sealed. As before, we got bear sprays on the side. You got your safety pin you pull out, and this will spray about 25 feet on either side, actuated from the inside. And that will protect the doors if there's bears or perpetrators. We got steps. These can be added onto all Mammoth Overland trailers. And that's a good way to access to the roof, where you got your Starlink, you got your observation platform, and you got your CCTV camera for a 360 view. We've also got a drone launch system up here. So CCTV can be up close. The drone can go out all miles, and you can see for miles, and you can also locate a great spot if you need to look for a camping location. So we've got 4 Renogy 100 amp hour lithium ion batteries up here with a 2000 watt inverter. People ask us about battery life with this thing. It's a matter of days and not hours. And when you include the solar on a sunny day like today in Arizona, you can go indefinitely in the woods. We're making our breakfast here this morning, but we've got the swing out kitchen and power to power your Keurig and coffee maker. And you got hot water coming straight from the tap and a stove already pre-plumbed in. So when you want to set up camp, all you got to do is open the door and swing it out, and you're ready to make dinner or breakfast. We got the water filtration unit, which you can fill up the water tank just by finding a muddy pond or muddy puddle, and your air filtration unit here, which will pressurize the cabin, so it's very safe. Yeah, you got a 2-inch lift from our standard model and the 33-inch wheels with 2 extra wheels on the back here. So for this unit here, we're charging $67,000, and we have one option, and that is bulletproofing, which is another $25,000. And with the bulletproofing, the whole cabin in here, we can make bulletproof. Your windows are already bulletproof, but we gotta add in some more protection into the walls. And that $67,000 base unit includes everything here, including the generator in the front and the roto packs and your axe on the roof. So I'm Felix from Mammoth Overland. We got our Instagram handle here at Mammoth Overland, or you could go to our website, mammothoverland.com. You'll find an email there. Feel free to reach out. We're always checking it.
Hi, this is Tim with xpeditiontrailers here at Overland Expo West, and we're going to take you a little walk around our XV3 trailer. The XV3 is the little brother of our military designed XV2 trailer. This is an all aluminum trailer. As it sits, it probably weighs about 1,700 pounds. Independent rubber suspension, rubber torsion suspension. And this trailer is equipped with quite a few options. It's got our slide out galley, which includes a partner stove, a on-demand water heater, hot and cold running water. It is equipped with a 25-gallon water tank, propane tank up front. You can pretty much put any tent or awning on this trailer. It's got a rhino rack for mounting your accessories. And then I think we'll go around to the front side of the trailer. We are currently using ARC XO 750 jack. This is something we've been using for a number of years. It's, as far as I'm concerned, the best jack on the market. It can roll in a lot of different scenarios where other front jacks will get stuck or whatever. They're not as solid and sturdy as the ARC jack is. We also have a shower outlet on this side, which again, hot and cold running water, so you can take a hot shower. You can also put a shower cube on the side if you want to be enclosed when you're taking your shower. This is our power control center with a couple batteries. It's got 6 switches, controls your lighting. So we have underbody lights, we have rack lights, we have bed lights, and then another switch to control your water pump. And then finally there's a spare switch if you want to add an accessory later. It's got a shore charge unit, so when you're at home and you want to keep the batteries charged, you can just plug it into a regular outlet. We also have it hooked up to solar right now. So it's got a SAE connection for solar input, which keeps the batteries fully charged. Even in the rain today, it's keeping the batteries fully charged. We got a fridge in the back, and it'll even with the fridge running, it's been keeping the batteries charged today. Well, if you're not going to be able to join us here today or tomorrow at Overland Expo West, we will be at the other 3 Overland Expos this year in Colorado, Oregon, and Virginia. You can also go to goxventure.com for more information, and from there you can send us emails for pricing or build quotes, whatever you're looking for.
Hi, I'm Chris Brown with BRS North America, and I want to take you through the pursuit. We start with sheets of aluminum. We laser cut it, press break it, and weld it all together. That's from this level down, and then the top is a one-piece fiberglass top cone, one piece molded. In the front we have storage, jerry can holders and everything inside. You can have 4 roto packs here. It does have storage on either side as well. We do have lights in the compartments, light everything up. DO35 CruiseMaster coupler, arc jockey wheel. We have bash panels on the front that are sacrificial, so if you're off trail and you hit a tree, it doesn't hurt your body. Damages the bash panel, and we just can replace it for you. The Pursuit has a galvanized steel chassis, hot dip galvanized. Hot and cold running water port on this side. We also have a Suburban tankless water heater. One of the neat features of the Pursuit is the basement. For such a small camper, you can actually get a huge basement. We have a basement air conditioner, and then your battery management system here. So you can put a tremendous amount of gear for all different activities in the basement area. The shower actually slides out, and then the top folds down, so it's kind of a clamshell looking piece. This is actually Zodiac boat material, so it's very tough. We do use 35-inch tires. We use the CruiseMaster XT suspension with airbags, so you can raise the height off-road, and you can also level the coach with the airbags. We have more roto pack holder back here, or wood holders if you want. The spare tire is mounted to a bracket. Just undo these and it just folds right down. So again, this is a 35-inch tire. Backup camera, and of course all your molded cap here on the back. You can see it better from here up is all molded one-piece fiberglass cap. Here's all plate aluminum welded. We do have the enclosure. We built that in-house, so this gives you an extra room, so you more than double your living space, even weather today. So it's paid dividends for us today in the rain. Moving inside the screen room area, of course all the panels come down to make it private. We even have a skirt to go across the bottom to keep in pets. If you have some pets, you can actually stake it down and it'll keep them secure in this area. We have an outside kitchen. With the outside kitchen, we have an isotherm refrigerator with a freezer section. We have a slide out food prep area, nice drawer, and a barbecue. Here's where you control the air suspension, and you can raise and lower the coach itself. It does have an onboard compressor, as you hear, and it does have air fitting, so you can air up the tires on your vehicle or on your truck, Jeep, Bronco, or on the trailer itself. We also have 110 plugs outside, and then we have more USBs here. Hot and cold running water on the outside. Here's your mixing valve. And as you can see, all the doors are all welded aluminum. We even have stereo speakers outside. It does come equipped with a power step and a screen door. One neat feature about this product, we have a gull wing door. It closes like this, and then just opens like that. You'd have amber lights on the inside of the door and on the sidewall to keep the bugs down inside the screen room area. Go inside. So on the inside, we have 2 fridge freezers. Much like in our Sherpa, we use isotherm because they'll get to freezing. So you can have 2 freezers, 2 refrigerators, or 1 of each. There's one here and one here. We do have the control panel for the tankless water heater. We use the Truma Vario heat system. And again, we also have the basement air. We have 2 big drawers for folding clothes. So if you have 2 people, we generally just split them up between 2. Nice deep drawers. We also have an optional kit to make this a sofa or a bed. So it sleeps 2 in the queen bed, and you can actually make this into a bed if you want, or a sofa. You have a nice rear kitchen. In the kitchen you have a microwave, you have a stove, and a 4-burner cooktop. We also had a stereo DVD player with speakers and a TV that's a smart TV. Plenty of food prep area. We use Cymarine monitor system and InterDrive battery management system. We have the innovative shower that you saw on the outside. It's made to where it doesn't intrude on the inside of the coach, but still gives you a shower and private toilet. So when you get to where you're going, all that's private, so you can go inside, take a shower, or use the bathroom. It does have a toilet, so when you travel, just move that here, and then, like I said, that's the way it looks when you're going down the road. The shower, it does have holes in the floor pan, in the pan of the shower, that drains the water into a gray holding tank. We have a light in here. We also have a shower holder. We include a rack for shampoo and body wash. And There's your mixing valve. And the cool features about the unit is we actually have a 10-inch residential mattress, which is memory foam Serta Posturpedic, I think this one is. All the windows open inside, so you do have a large stargazer window. All the windows are dual pane and can be opened at any level, or reflective shade. You also have good storage on either side of the bed. Have fans to circulate the air, and again you have air conditioner and heat. That's a brief walk around of the BRS Pursuit. If you're interested and need more information, go to www.bsouter.offroad.us, or you can email us at chris@bsouter.offroad.us.
Hey, what's going on? Boone Stutz here with Rustic Mountain, and we've got our brand new Anzac trailer here coming out right now. This is the first time we've premiered it. Our Anzac here is about 14 foot long. We have a brand new ability to store any type of motorbike behind it. We've got we've partnered with Goose Gear and Go Fast for the Go Fast topper. And now we've got Goose Gear compartments inside. It's got the CruiseMaster suspension on it, so it's got a great ride across the country. Plenty of storage, tongue box up front. It comes with a Dometic, it comes with a battery. This is RVIA certified, so you get low financing to travel the country wherever you want. And with great partners like Goose and Go Fast, we think it's a great trailer to go on your next adventure. This is the rear end of our trailer here. It comes with a ramp so that you can get your bike in and out super easy. And like I told you, with the partnership with Goose Gear, these are fully compartmentalized. You can change them out however you want to. Super easy. Push the button, open it up. Easy access storage for anything that you want so that you can customize it your way. Up front we have the Slide by Timbo Tusk. We've got a Dometic so that you can have cold storage. Super easy, tight latches. We also have a up front storage unit. We all go camping, we all have areas that we need more storage, more things out of your vehicle. This one helps with all those. Thanks folks for coming to check out our trailer. You can find anything, you can customize a full trailer from bottom to top at rusticmountainoverland.com.
My name's Levi with Zion Off-Road. We're here at Overland Expo West. We're showing off our trailers. Our trailers are fully modular, so every single accessory that we have can be bolted on. This is our custom aluminum T-track, so the bolts sit facing outward. So you can add crossbars and everything, steps, bigger fenders, even the suspension is all completely modular, so you can upgrade that over time. So this is the inside of our trailer. We have tie-down hooks here, be able to stow your gear so you can get all of your stuff to your campsite. We have a tri-fold mattress in this trailer that just folds out once you kind of get to camp and break camp. There's some shelves in here, as well as a shelf on top to, again, just be able to get all of your gear to where you're trying to get to. So this is that same exact trailer we just saw, but it has a whole bunch of different modular accessories. We've got a whole bunch of crossbars, front step, rear step, a bigger fender, bigger tires. The base trailer comes with a straight axle and leaf springs, where this trailer here has a Timbren independent suspension, again, fully modular. So you can start with the base model, you can go camping, find out what accessories that you want, what accessories you need, and just add those. So very customizable trailer. Yeah, so you can find us on Instagram, Zion Off-Road, all one word, or you can go to zionoffroad.com. There you can find specs for the trailer, a whole bunch of accessories. You can even click our trailer builder and get an estimate. And if it's something you want to move forward with, give us a call. If you have any questions, we're happy to answer them. You can email me. Again, all of that contact information is on our website. So feel free to ask questions. Happy to answer them.
Hey, I'm Scott with 2 Extreme Off-Road and Overland Trailers from Salina, Kansas. We're here at the Overland Expo West exhibiting trailers, taking orders if need be. We are a full-service steel manufacturing fabrication facility in Salina, Kansas, whose owner is a big Jeep guy, Jeep Jamborees, got into trailers, couldn't retrofit military trailers, so we just came up with one of our own, and we've stuck to a simple trailer that an overlander / off-roader could buy, and they can customize it to their needs. It's 840 pounds for the trailer, so you can pull it with anything. Timbren's axle-less suspension, 2,000 pound on the 60-inch trailer. Inside, there's airline track tie-downs in each trailer. We offer 2 different lid options, a Retrax brand lid by Truck Hero that slides forward, stores in the front. We also do a fabricated steel hinge lid that is hinged in the front and lifts in the back. We offer an overhead rack, and we do offer selected tents and awnings. Feel free to check us out at www.to-extreme.com.
Hi everybody, welcome to the Lance booth here at the Overland Expo. We're real excited to show you our new product, the Lance Enduro. Why don't you come with me and let's take a look at what we have to show you. So we're standing here in front of the new Enduro trailer that's manufactured by Lance Camper Manufacturing. This product is new to the market and has been under development for almost 3 years. We're going to start off with our custom-made chassis, which is here, that has basically a roll hitch in the front, has capacity for 2 bicycles, which include electric. On the front, you have fire storage for firewood and other materials that come up on the top of this bin here. And if you open up the door, you'll see it's a full sealed door made by MoreRide that has really strong latches, so dirt, water, things like that going inside won't happen, but you have a really nice storage capacity here. This particular trailer is built with an exoskeleton, so this is all aluminum. So basically everything interlocks and is glued. You won't see any fasteners that are going inside of the wall here that would allow for any water intrusion at all. Plus it's all completely sealed. You'll see that it's also mounted on Teflon, so your steel chassis with the aluminum, so you don't have to worry about any type of electrolysis happening with aluminum touching on steel. Everything is 100% powder coated as well, so it's built for the terrain. You'll also notice that we've incorporated holdbacks and plenty of storage. So if you look at the storage capacity of this adventure trailer, it's pretty abundant. You have a sewer hose carrier. It's also pent friendly, where you have a little tether here for your dog leash. They have fully insulated thermal pane windows that are all acrylic that seat inside. So again, here it eliminates any type of dust coming in. Everything is Bluetooth on your speaker system. This unit is 100% 12 volt as well, with an inverter. You have 5 gallons of propane that's protected. Coming down into your tires, basically you have 33-inch off-road tires, as well as you're going to have full independent suspension that's hooked up here with the CRT system. As you get to the door, one important feature with the Lances is that you have a real door that actually seals and keeps the dirt out. So it's a European door that we use on our other products that we found to be very durable and made for the elements. It also incorporates a full shade inside, so keeps the light out and whatnot. Assist arm here that's going to allow you to get up inside of the coach, along with a custom-made torque lift step that allows you to basically adjust the step according to the terrain, so it's real stable going in and out. So you have secure footing in and out of the trailer. On the rooftop, basically with an exoskeleton, you can mount any type of roof rack, paddle boards, Thule items, Yakima items, whatever it is will mount directly on top of that. Incorporated on the front are 2 190-watt solar panels, so you have 380 watts of solar producing into your lithium system. So why don't we just take a second and we'll walk to the other side. One nice thing that we have here is that you're going to have a full flip-down tongue jack. And something that's really important, that's a key feature here, is you actually have a toy lock that's here. So if you have expensive electric bikes or just bicycles in general, you can actually, it has a cable that actually locks back. Same thing goes with chairs or any other type of camping items that you want to secure. You can actually secure it right to the trailer. Inside here, you're going to have 1500 watt inverter, as well as 2 100 amp lithium batteries that are housed inside, battery disconnect, etc. Again, more pass-through storage, which goes all the way to the outside. Inside here, you have all your hookups, outside shower, water, etc. are all incorporated here. This is going to incorporate the Truma system, so it has a Truma Combi in it, which basically gives you 2.5 gallons of hot water, as well as you get a full furnace inside of there. So it's very friendly to the elements in 4-season camping. This here is your water filler as well, which is going to have a 35-gallon tank in it. It has a gray tank, which is your dump is here. It does come with a cassette toilet, so basically that comes from Thetford. You also have access with a removable ladder up to the roof for any type of platforms. You can install a tent on the top, but that would be an aftermarket install. So the tent is available through the dealer network. So we come to the back here. You have a full breakaway spare tire that's here, your rear stabilizer jacks. What's nice about those is that they flip, and they'll also handle, with the way the feet are mounted, it'll allow them to pivot in a number of different situations. So this particular model, we have 3 models that we'll be building. This here is the exterior kitchen model, which has full outside 2-burner stove that's attached. You have real nice, it's all aluminum, everything, so it's all friendly to the elements, nothing that's going to rust. Pots and pan storage. You'll also have all bamboo countertops, both for the kitchen as well as your table inside. Plenty of storage. Also the capabilities of attaching other items that you might want to hang through all the cabinet design inside outside. Full Truma refrigerator freezer. You also have a 2-inch hitch, so if you wanted to attach other items, additional things other than bicycles, etc., you can mount that to the back. The door, as you can see, it's really nice, and the main thing is that it does seal all the way, so again, keeps all the dirt and the air out of the unit. We've attached here a bug off screen, which is pretty nice. So basically it just magnets here, so that is removable. It will also scroll down, so if you wanted to watch TV inside or outside, you can. The TV is also a 12-volt smart TV, so it's a battery operated TV as well. So let's take a minute and walk inside now. Okay, we're inside here sitting at the U-shaped dinette that also converts into a bed. This bed does convert into a bed that's almost a king-size bed. And we have a lagoon table in here, so this rotates in many different positions, but so it allows you your comfort inside if the elements are bad, which right now we're expecting rain here in a few minutes, so that's what makes this trailer really nice. The other thing too is that we have a 12-volt air conditioner that'll run off of a battery. So the consumption of amps is really low using the 12-volt, where we're not going through the conversion of basically 12-volt to 110. So inside here, one other nice feature that we have is basically a full height bathroom and shower. I'm just right around 6 foot, maybe a little bit more, and you can see here it's a shower for a big person like me. So anybody who's smaller than me, you have really nice access. Even on the toilet, you can see there's plenty of room inside the toilet. Here it also has a shower miser. So what this does is that when you turn on the water heater, it actually pumps the water back into your fresh tank until this turns color, and at that point it tells you have hot water, so you're capable of taking a shower. You even have your little toilet paper holder that's down below here. That's one of the nice features about this trailer, is having full facilities inside of it as well as a rear kitchen. The next model that we'll build is going to be an inside kitchen model that'll be coming out in the next couple of months. So if you'd like to get more information on Lance Campers, please contact us or look on the website at www.lancecamper.com. You can see all of our products. Obviously, we're featuring our Enduro trailer here, as well as you can contact us at 661-949-3322 if you're old school and would like to use the phone. Thanks for your interest, and we look forward to talking to you soon.
Hi, I'm Matt. I'm with Rift Carbon Campers. We're based out of Tacoma, Washington, and we're here at the Overland Expo, Pacific Northwest. This is our product. We make a all carbon fiber teardrop trailer. It's the only one on the market built like it is. This one built out is just under 1,000 pounds, around 970 pounds. Our base model without a lot of the add-ons weighs 480 pounds. So up front here we have our storage container, dual zone, all of our power stuff's in there. And so we have a Renogy 2000 watt dual sine wave inverter with the Battleborn battery on the other side. A little bit of storage up front here. Everything, even including the box, is all handmade in-house. All out of carbon fiber. The cool thing is too is that the whole thing is structural, and so it's got a foam core. It's vibration dampening, and it's very, very strong. And so you can stand on this. There's no weak spots in the roof. All the way down to the doors is all custom and handmade by us. We even make the fenders ourselves out of carbon fiber. Another great feature is that there's no seams. So if you look at the corners, all of our composite materials just kind of roll over. So there's nowhere for water to get in, there's nowhere for it to degrade, and there's nowhere for it to separate. Plenty of room on the inside with a queen size bed, couple cubbies for storage. This was actually our second trailer that we built. So there's a lot of things on here that have kind of changed and moved, but there's a lot of miles and a lot of stories that go along with this trailer, which is pretty special to me. Went for a more minimalistic approach as far as the kitchen goes. Just, we got your dual zone fridge freezer. We got the grill here. A little bit excessive with the Traeger, but it's actually really nice for shows like this. Even got the pass-through, adds a little bit of a cross breeze inside, as well as just being able to kind of sit down there and have a meal, talk with anyone inside while you're cooking. Check us out on Instagram, riftcarboncampers, or www.carbonlighttrailers.com.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Cass Kramer, and I'm the co-founder of Sasquatch Expedition Campers, and we're here in Loveland at Overland Expo Mountain West. I'm going to show you the Highland 60. These are hand-built in Silverton, Colorado, and it starts up here with the electronics. So up front is where our electronics is held. 200 amp hour lithium battery. The battery monitor also has Bluetooth, so you can monitor your battery from your phone. Up top, we've got a 1,000-watt inverter charger. Supplies AC power in the tongue box, inside the cab of the Highland, as well as an access point in the kitchen. Got a 30-amp solar charge controller, so you can plug in your solar panels in the front bulkhead here, put your camper in the shade, put your solar panels in the sun, and you can shut everything up and charge. Also have a DC battery charger to charge your battery from your 7-pin while you're pulling your trailer. It works really well when you got your fridge going, keeps your batteries topped off when you get to camp. The solar charge controller also has Bluetooth, so you can monitor your solar performance while you're camping. Inside the cab, we've got a queen size bed, a full 60-inch by 80-inch cab, overhead storage, electronics panel here with interior, exterior lighting, USB 12-volt reading lights. Got a full cabinet system, laser cut from aluminum, 6500 BTU heater, along with air conditioning options. You got digital thermostat, ceiling fan. Very comfortable inside, well sealed, well insulated, and the interior paneling. It's made from a material called Acre, and it's a protein-based polymer that acts a lot like wood. You can stain it, you can patch it, you can drill into it, but it's guaranteed not to rot, crack, or splinter, so none of the negative qualities that wood has. I got aluminum running boards. The whole trailer, including the frame, is aluminum. These side boxes provide plenty of storage. The Highland has 70 cubic feet of storage, and up top we've got our Expedition side racks. So you've got these slots here to bolt things into, give you a little adjustability. Shovels, rotopacks, recovery gear, you name it. You can bolt it to it, you can roll with it. And then these squares are for straps. So if you got something long or something that doesn't bolt down, you can take a cam strap and strap it to that rack. Back here we've got an on-demand hot water heater with shower controls, shower access points. All of our side boxes come with detachable carabiners. So you can either use your side box door as a table, or you can disconnect, like when you take a shower, you can pull out your shower awning and get right up to the shower controls. Every side box also has independent light controls, and the front ones have available adjustable shelving in them. Coming around to the kitchen area, the kitchen system's designed to be instant setup. So you got your fridge mounted to the back door with the power point, keep things going while you're driving. Again, an aluminum CNC cut cabinet system, push to close drawers with adjustable dividers to keep things organized. You've got a power control panel here in the kitchen for your table lights, kitchen lights, your fridge, water pump. Works with the sink with the on-demand hot water. And you got a 3-burner 6500 BTU cooktop. And on the outside, got your spare tire rack. There's a fold-down prep table, stainless steel. Buttons right up when you want to move. Also has a grill option, and then a second control panel for controls you want to access, potentially with the kitchen closed up. So you got your USB, you got 12-volt power, you got your floodlights in the bumper. These floodlights also come on in reverse, but on a dimmer setting, so you don't blind your buddy behind you. Got ground lights, give the ground a nice glow at night, so nothing too harsh, but you can see around the perimeter of the trailer. And then your exterior lights to get you started with the kitchen. Suspension systems designed in-house, the independent A-arm suspension system with Fox coilovers, very heavy duty. In between the two coilovers up in the frame is a 36-gallon water tank. Then we do offer a drop-down corner steady option, and these corner steadies fold up inside the frame, so nothing hangs down that can get knocked off. And coming around to this side, this is what our front side box will look like with an adjustable shelf. You can fit up to 2 of these. You got dual propane tanks, 1 on each side. This one's got a T with a valve that you can run to your grill if you want to. And this is what it looks like with some rotopacks up on the Expedition rack. So again, we're Sasquatch Campers. We're out of Silverton, Colorado, and thanks for watching.
This is Adam with Symmetry Trailers. We're here at Mountain West Expo, Overland Expo, and we've got 2 of our trailer models here. This is our Nomad, our mid-range model. This one starts at $69.95 and can go anywhere from plain Jane to where it's pretty much empty to we can do electrical, we can do solar, we can do water, different tent options, slide outs with kitchens and fridges. So pretty much the sky's the limit on this one. You can deck this one out however you need, or like I said, you can go as plain as you want to. So, and then over here we've got our newest model. This is the Sim 1. We designed this one in mind with a little bit more utility style, to where you can use it not only for overlanding and you have your tent up on top and your gear on the sides, but you can also load your four-wheeler, load your dirt bike. You can even use it on the weekends to be able to load plywood or be able to haul a couch or something like that. On this one, the body, you can see it bolts on, so it's designed to be able where you can take those off and use as a flat deck trailer. You also have these panels on the side that bolt on that you can customize to what you need. So if you want to do axe and shovel mounts down the side, you can see we got the flagpole holder there on the back. And we can put spare tire mounts. This 4-pole pattern, it fits the rotopacks. So you'll see on the inside here, we got the rotopacks mounts, the water and the gas. It also fits the rotopacks here on the side of the racks. So a lot of different options there. For our Overland crew, we also put the spring perches on both sides of the axle. So if you wanted to flip the axle and be able to put larger tires on here, you can do that. So a lot of different options on this trailer, really versatile. Comes with your choice of color on these. We've got a second one over here that's just kind of a bare bones model, and then the yellow one here that we've nicknamed Bumblebee, that's got most of the options that we offer on this one. So yeah, if you're interested in those, our website's simtrailers.com, symtrailers.com. And yeah, shoot us an email and we'll get you hooked up.
Hey everybody, my name's Ken Phillips with Winnebago, and we're out here at the Overland Expo West. So we're out here with the Hike 100. This is a relatively new product for us. This has been under production for just a little under a year. We got a fully independent suspension. Our engineers did something really creative with this top here. This would have been normally just kind of useless space, but they were able to turn this into a little bit of storage. This unit is 16 feet long, just under 16 feet as a towable. It weighs right around 3,000 pounds dry, about 4,200 pounds fully loaded. So you have about a 900 pound capacity in here. You can see out here we have a really nice wrap. This is an option. We're getting really good feedback on this. The colors, the schemes, you got a little mountain scene going on here. And in better weather, this decal, this wrap really just kind of pops. Moving around to the back here, we do have our power awning, drop down table here that is just magnetic, so it easily sticks in place. I would say that this back here is the wow factor for our Hike 100. This particular model has a bunk series, so these, it's like the easiest bed you would ever have to make. And this is reversible. You could have your headboard on this side or that side, depending on how you set up for the night and how you got level. And I'll pop back up there and I'll show you just real quick. Even though we're on the outside, this would be a good spot to show you the drop down bunk. So this is designed to work for one person. You start with this end, you pull that down. It's got struts in here that's going to hold this side up until you safely make it clear. And then you just pull this side down. And then you're able to flip this around, and now you can sleep up to 4 people. And then same thing, designed so that this can be pushed back up out of the way with just one person, just like that. Also, these can get pushed up here. You just move these legs out of the way. You strap this to this side. You can do the same thing with this on that side. And now that opens up this area back here and turns it into garage or gear space. And we have D hooks down here, so you could have your e-bikes that are usually a little expensive, kept inside out of prying eyes. This table also comes with the Hike 100, and it can just slide right in between here. This way you can seat up to 6 people and serve food right on here. This will also fold up and store away when you're in motion. You do have sliding windows underneath these shades here, but honestly the best thing is the fact that you can open up both of these doors and just get that nice airflow. And for a relatively small unit, it really gives you a very open feel once these doors are open. Then again, on this side, our engineers, you know, just like we did on the other side, but instead of a table, because you wouldn't really necessarily use a table on this side, this becomes all storage out of this wheel well. Coming right around here, you have your 30 amp plug-in. These controls here work your stabilizers in the back. Then you got 2 controls over here working your front stabilizers. And what's good about that is that each stabilizer is independently controlled, so you can like really fine tune the way you need it. The fact that you can just drop and lower one at a time. We have an outdoor shower here. You got your ladder that'll get you up onto the walkable roof. The roof is rated for 350 pounds in between vertical bars there, or horizontal bars up there. So easily walkable up there. Sewer attachment is right here near the wheel, so if you are off-road and you're in rough terrain, as that wheel comes up, your sewers on go up with it. We have an exterior, it's like an exoskeleton, but it's Thule compatible, so things that work with the Thule system, you'll easily be able to put on here. What we're seeing out in the field is people are bringing track systems with them, they're putting shovel attachments, things like those items. You got propane up here and a power tongue jack, and again with the exterior wrap you're getting the bright orange Winnebago sign that I think really looks nice on this unit. I can take you guys on the inside. So coming inside here, you have your galley area. This is a 12 volt compressor refrigerator, so it draws very low amperage. We have a convection microwave. You got your sink right here. This is actually not a drawer, but it's a table. And the reason why that's a table is because we have a portable cooktop that comes with this. So this is a portable induction cooktop. So you could set it here. There's an outlet here. So you could either do your cooking in here on days like it's here today in Flagstaff. It's a little dreary out. But if it was a nice day outside, we also have outlets outside for that too. So you could cook inside or outside. And we also have a quick, I forgot to mention that we do have a quick propane connect if you wanted to cook with gas. You have a wet bath right here with shelving that's easy to remove. So if you had a day at the beach, you went swimming, or you're a kayaker, then you could throw all your wet clothes in here, let it dry, it'll just drain right down here. Now that we're in the bath, we can talk a little bit about water. We got a 31-gallon freshwater tank, and we have a 25-gallon gray water tank, and this is a cassette toilet. The toilet does have a swivel, so you can get into a pretty good position in there. You got some wardrobe closet space in here. We also have another cabinet right here and more storage up here on the inside, as well as storage underneath the sink. So again, for something this small of size or footprint, you're getting a lot of usability out of here between the way the bed's set up, the chair set up. You're going to get off-grid. You're going to be able to use this with a lot of functionality. This particular model has what's called the Flex package. So we have 200 watts of solar up on the roof. We have 3,000 watt inverter with a 320 amp hour lithium battery. We also have a 30 amp charge controller. So if you wanted to, we do have a port on the outside to add solar panels that are a little bit more flexible, where you can kind of direct them and get the best light for them. We also have an array of Truma appliances with that Flex package, like the Aventa AC unit and the Truma heating system. So again, I just want to thank you for taking the time to check out this video on our Hike 100. If you'd like more information, go to winnebagoind.com, and there you can find out all the specs and get a hold of us and reach out and let us know what you think about it, and if you'd like to get one.
Okay, hey guys, this is Brigham with Beam Trailers. We're at Overland Expo West, and we're kind of debuting a brand new concept trailer, just kind of trying to see what people's feedback is on it, and trying to decide if we want to take it to market. So we'll give you guys a real quick walkthrough on everything. So one thing we wanted to do with this trailer is essentially we took the frame of our black bean, and we thought if we get rid of that rear galley space and the front box storage space, We wanted to see how much interior living space we could get. And so it's still a really compact trailer, but what it does is it just gives you a lot more space inside. So we're on the outside right now. Cooking is still really important, and so what we wanted to do was incorporate a nice exterior cooking space as well as a good interior cooking space. So on the outside here, you've got a nice little table where you can run dual sinks or dual cutting boards. You've got a nice, we call it the Discada. It's kind of like a scuttle cooker. You can set up out here. You've got running water to do dishes. You also have a nice big exterior storage area here to store all of your camping goods. Okay, so on the inside, one thing we did is we made the body of the trailer a little wider. It sticks outboard of the tires a little bit, and that allows us to run a queen size bed running sideways in here. On all of our other trailers, it's running front to back. So that gives us a little bit more space in here. So we can also run a full bench in here that racks out, that'll actually sleep 2 people. And then we also kind of talked about a little bit of a small interior kitchen space. So this is going to give you a nice big pantry area where you can store all your goods and everything, as well as you have your fridge. You've got a nice pop-up table space. So we wanted to just kind of make this space feel open. You've got lots of space to stand up in here, and just gives you a nice place to resort when the weather gets really bad. Okay, if you guys want to learn more about this trailer and kind of where it's going to go and find out if it actually goes into production, you can check out beantrailer.com as well as Bean Trailer on Instagram and Facebook. Thanks.
So I'm Brian with AOR Teardrops. We're based in Wilsonville, Oregon, and we're here at the 2023 Overland Expo, Pacific Northwest. We have with us 2 of our popular teardrops. We're going to do a walk around of our most popular. It's the Steel HC. So all of our trailers have Timbren axle suspension on them. They're 3,500 pound rated. We have interior table option in our teardrop, which is really nice for some of the weather here in the Pacific Northwest. If you're camping and you get in some rain or some heavy wind, you can kind of sneak in here and hide away. And then this also drops into the floor and becomes a nice sleeping area. It's 6'8" from head to toe, so taller people will be nice and comfortable in it. This is our high clearance model, good for getting out and about, off the beaten path. You can equip them with roof racks. We've got all kinds of options you can put on the roof: rooftop tents, cargo baskets, awnings, awning rooms, all those overlanding goodies. This trailer has our classic cabinetry in it. So hardwood shaker doors, which is a package that we offer, and we also have a CNC cabinet package, which is our traditional cabinet. And we can talk a little bit more about that when we do the galley back here. This is our galley space here. This one has our slide out stove option and our slide out cooler option. Fits a Dometic 35-liter refrigerator. Has the power port in it already, so you're ready to go. Some nice storage for dry goods up above. You can put all your dry food in here, all of your dishes, lots of storage. The shelf is adjustable, so you can configure it for a lot of different galley arrangements. There's some nice storage underneath the stove too. And then we have some nice deep 18-inch drawers on ball bearing slides. They have soft closing slides, so your storage in the galley is really nice. We also offer heating for the inside of our trailers. We do a Propex propane furnace, and we currently have Fresair as our cooling option. It's an evaporative cooler, but we're looking at some AC options right now. So by the end of summer, we should be ready to roll with some true AC systems for our teardrops. So on the front of the trailer here, we have our tongue box option. This is a great option for adding some additional outside storage. It's full of booth stuff right now, but great place to put firewood or lock a generator away or anything you want to keep secure and dry on the outside of the trailer. So if you're interested in one of our trailers, you can find us on our website at aeroteardrops.com. Drop us an email at sales@aeroteardrops.com, or you can call our shop directly. It's 503-597-8714, and we'd love to hear from you.
Hey, I'm Sean. We're here at Overland Expo, and I'm with TribeTrailers. We're going to show you guys the Expedition 500. So the Expedition 500 is a really cool trailer that we're coming out with. It's a hard-sided lift. When it's all the way down, it sits at about 6 foot 10 inches, so it's still garageable, which is awesome. Something that's really cool about the Expedition 500 is that it has independent A-arm suspension, but not only that, it's also on air ride suspension. So you can control the air ride independently, go up and down both sides, or bring it all the way down when you're towing, bring it all the way up when you're off-road. We have a pass-through here that goes to the kitchen unit on the inside. We also have an outdoor kitchen, completely separate to the indoor kitchen, that is able to slide out of the trailer. It creates a lot of room on the outside for you to prep, cook, do whatever you need to, but it also folds all the way up into a nice, compact, little unit and goes only halfway through to the trailer. Electric awning, as you can see, covers everything, which is really nice for yesterday when there was a bunch of rain. We all huddled up under here, which was definitely a lifesaver. We use a polyurethane composite on the inside, wedged between two fiberglass boards. What that does is creates a really high R rating. So when it's nice and cold, you're gonna be able to turn the diesel heater on the inside, stay warm, or if it's really hot outside, there's also AC, you can turn that on and stay nice and cool. To make our way to the front, we have the diesel heater tank, we have the propane tanks, we also have our hot water heater here. The hot water heater that does come with the trailer is a little bit different. This is our hot tap that we're using right now. Same concept. You will be able to have hot water throughout the entire trailer. For the frame, we use all galvanized hot dip steel. That way it's incredibly strong, but not only strong, it's also gonna be corrosion resistant. The front is kind of where you can control everything. We have a quick little slide out, but there's also all these buttons. So we have a built-in compressor, obviously for that air ride, but you can also tap into that to air up the tires for the trailer or your truck. We have a side awning for the electric awning. We also have a front leg, which is an electronic jack that'll lift and lower the trailer. There's also the right and left side airbag, which you can control independently and see where your PSI gauge is here, as well as your body lift, which is obviously going to raise and lower that hard-sided lift for the trailer. Over on this side, as you can see, we have two 100 amp hour deep cycle batteries. That's what we're using. You can always upgrade to lithium if you need to. You have a solar controller right here, as well as your inverter right here. We also have 400 watts of solar up above. Something that's always needed in the overlanding world, because we have all of our accessories, that's what this whole show's about, is tons of storage to keep things. So luckily the Expedition 500 on the inside has a ton of overhead storage, but there's also an absolute ton of storage inside of here. That's great for anything from firewood to tools, propane, speakers, whatever you need to keep. Something that we're really happy about and that we do with all of our trailers is there's no options. You don't have to add anything on here. We're not gonna jack up the price just because you want the outdoor kitchen. Everything you see on the trailer does come stock with your trailer, no matter what. On the outside, you can see we have some molly panels, so you can put whatever you need to, whether it's shovels, axes, extra accessories, as well as our tracks right here. So if the trailer does get stuck, you are able to pull it out. You can see how we mount that in. So as you guys can see, this trailer has been swarmed all show, even yesterday throughout the rain, which has been awesome. But right now is a really good chance to be able to see the inside and the back. So the back's really cool in the sense that we have our molly back here. There's also a fold down step ladder, so you can get up to service anything if needed or clean off your solar panels so you can get all of that solar. It also has our Dutch door on the back. That way you can slide over each other when it comes all the way down. And a nice step for when you're getting up in there, make it nice and easy. You're not having to try to climb up all over everything. So standing up in the Expedition 500 is really easy. There's a lot of room in here. We had a gentleman in here yesterday that was 6'9" and he even had room to stand. To the left we have our bathroom. There's also a shower in here, which is awesome. There's 42 gallons of fresh water on this trailer. Between the gray water and the black water, split about evenly. On the right side, we have our little kitchen area. There's also an overhead vent. There's a single burner. The burner in here is changing to our 10,000 BTU stainless steel burner. A bunch of storage down here for pots, pans, anything you need. But the nice part is this container right here opens up. You now have that pass through from the inside to the outdoor kitchen. So if you keep any of your cooking stuff here, you don't have to bring it out and then bring it back in. You're able to access it on both sides. Overhead, we have a bunch of storage as well. There's 3 overhead storage bins here and then 4 overhead storage bins here. There's also a little bit of storage underneath both of the chairs. Although, if you look underneath either of these, you will find that our AC unit is under here and our diesel heater is under this guy right here. The bed is nice and spacious, which is awesome. You can lay down comfortably. It's about just over 80 inches in width, so it's comfortable for 2 people. As you sit down, you are able to flip up this dinette, but you can pull these guys up right here, put this table on top, and you have another sleeping area. Overhead, we have a skylight, which is really nice. You can open this up completely, pass through, get to the top, have some airflow come through, or you can close it and then it's a blackout, perfect for sleeping. You don't have to be woken up by all that light. Same thing for all the windows. We have bug screening on all the windows or blackout curtains that come down. If you need any more information, you can find us at TribeTrailers.com. That's TRIBE trailers.com. Or you can email us at support@tribetrailers.com.
Hi, my name is Chris Barth. I'm here from Ember Recreational Vehicles. We're at Overland Expo West, and we're taking a look at the Ember 221 MSL. MSL stands for Murphy. That's a Murphy bed set up in the front, a sofa that's in the slide room, and then the L is kind of the cool thing. That's the locker in the back here. I'm very excited to show you that stuff today. So we can start on the outside here. One of the very, very most interesting things that we have on the coach is obviously this heavy-duty chassis. And this chassis, we call it our Trailblazer chassis. We've done a whole bunch of things that are different, but this is a tube steel chassis that features an independent suspension. It's a trailing arm, heavy-duty coil spring, dual shock suspension. This is a tandem model, which we put on our larger units. It also up front here has a Versa coupler. This feature that we have up front here makes it so you can actually change your hitch around. You can add a articulating hitch, or you can actually raise it up if your truck is a little taller. Up front here we also feature our gearbox, and again on one side you've got propane storage, and on the other obviously it's open for lead acid batteries, or something that we did really cool here is actually add our Max Solar package. Max Solar puts 600 watts of solar up top, a 3000 watt Victron inverter inside, and then a 270 amp hour Battleborn battery, which you can also upgrade to a second battery for 540 total amp hours. But that's a pretty cool system. That means the batteries move from outside to inside. In the coach here we have pass-through storage area. So you have outside storage, specialty steps here, the solid step from our friends at Lippert, which folds out here. We do have a couple of other really cool exterior features. One that's very popular is this patent pending wheel lock here, basically allowing us to lock out forward and backwards motion on the coach. Fully adjustable here, but engaging it, locking it down and pinning it out. You could actually even throw a padlock in here and make it so it's a security feature. Fully steel wheel well here. And again, if we look at what we've done from the outside, we also feature a fully composite build. So it's a Asdel material on the outside, fully aluminum frame, but composite floor, composite walls, composite rooftop structure. The rooftop actually slants slightly to the back, so water drains off the back, and it also features an exoskeleton all the way around. The exoskeleton is here, the aluminum, powder-coated aluminum all the way around. Adds some great structural strength, but also protects all of our seals. So the seals on the outside are all done using an Eternabond tape, which joins the composite panels, and then again are protected by that exoskeleton. So on the outside here, this is that locker area I was talking about. It does feature this giant door here to get an idea. Again, it's a 1-inch thick door here. Opens up to create this easy access area for this E-Track system. We call this the Ember Track system. This is actually in a patent pending mode for us now. Fully adjustable bunk beds, but also can be shelving, also can be a desktop. We're showing it kind of in a desktop setting here at about 32-inch height. Inverted power on both sides, and even a built-in screen. So you're able to, again, set it up so that you have an outside office, something on the fly. But the E-Track in the walls here, all around, again, is something that allows for all sorts of crazy adjustability, different features you can bring in, stuff that you can buy to put, all sorts of gear in the back here. So if you want to, come in here a little closer and take a look at the bunks above. It's a dual platform up top, and this is how it sells from us, is with 2 adjustable double bunks. We're showing it in single mode here, so you could go a double bunk over a double bunk at any height here. You could do a single bunk over a double bunk, a shelf over a desk. So a lot of different configurations. We're even showing the hammock in the back here because you could clip in hammocks. In fact, we even have a rooftop tent option that's available now that you can access through the inside. Instead of doing the ladder from the outside and climbing up, you're able to get in from the inside, and that's a hard clamshell, and that's a brand new thing that we just started doing as of this show. So really cool stuff in here. Many times when we're looking at trailers, we look at that they're either set for couples or they're set for families or solo travelers, right? Instead of having it be either or, this one is what are you going to do this trip? How do you want to configure it? There is a door on the back as well, and although it looks like a door for tiny little people, it's actually a door to bring in a kayak. So a 13-foot kayak will fit here, and you can tie that down with the 300-pound D-rings that are built into the floor. And the composite floor here again is one of the other items here that is not wood. We've tried really hard to reduce the amount of wood that's in the coach. So really the only wood is on the inside, and if you would like, we could go take a look inside now. Inside of the coach, this one features, and again we're in the 221 MSL. MSL part of it, that's the Murphy, that features this Murphy sofa, so it's real easy. Set the sofa down, take this latch, right? Bring it down so you create the bed platform. This is a 60 by 80 residential queen bed. So you bring the mattress out, it is on a fold, and then it just moves into position. So this actually can stay down while you're traveling. You can get in and out of the coach. The slide room can still move in and out. So it doesn't have to be folded up, but it is a nice thing to be able to have that space, give that additional space. You do have 120 volt power and USB in each of the bays behind. And then of course up above is something that we've done at Ember for a long time. This is our Stargazer window. So this is a European window that allows for really, really awesome open air if you'd like. It does have a blackout shade. And again, something really, really cool that allows for a lot of open air. And we even have those European windows on the inside here. So again, shades come from the bottom, but it's really easy to operate these. These are dual pane acrylic. They lock down in travel mode. There's even a way to lock them down so that they are in a locked but breathing kind of mode. So you can keep the coach really well ventilated, and it's really easy to deploy them. Huge. And then again, just bringing down the screen. So you have the bug screen. This is the sofa part of our coach when we talk about MSL. And the sofa does make into a bed. So if you'd like to, you can sit it down flat so you have a nice sleeping surface. Fantastic storage behind. Really deep storage for throwing day packs in there. You have overhead storage as well. The front of the sofa, you can see there's a little holder here for a table. So this actually has a spot for you can set up a tabletop here. The other sofa does too. So 4 adults can comfortably sleep in or eat in this coach. If you do get a cold night or a rainy night and you need to come inside instead of being outside where we know that everyone loves to be. The air conditioner in this unit is actually a really cool product from our friends at Truma. That's the Truma Aventa. It features a really low power mode that is great for going off grid, so that you actually can run that air conditioner off the battery. Although it's a huge power consumer, it is something that's possible to do. The Truma is also present in our Combi, our Truma Combi, which I motion here. It actually sits underneath in the bed area here. The Truma Combi is a combination of water heater and furnace, and that furnace is super, super efficient. Those both run on a digital control featuring what we call Truma's interconnect system. And again, something pretty cool there is having that HVAC set up from a company that has a very, very awesome warranty rate. So something we're really excited about to put into the coach. It's a premium product for your HVAC systems. You don't want those to go down. We do have a 12-volt television here. We do feature a 10 cubic foot 12-volt refrigerator as well. So all items in here are 12-volt except for the air conditioner and the microwave oven. The inverter system is easy to turn on, again, when you need to go off-grid, and then all outlets in the coach are inverted. One of the things that we hear about a lot at the Overland Expo, because it's just not something everybody sees, is this fantastic bathroom. The bathroom is huge, features a large shower, porcelain foot flush toilet, and sink in here, another European window and a 12-volt fan. In the Overland space, it's kind of a funny thing that typically TVs, microwaves, and things like this are really, really low on the list of what's necessary. We know that, but it's also a creature comfort we love to be able to provide. And again, this is the access to that bunk area where you can see, again, it's easy to get in and out of here. The bunk itself here will support up to 300 pounds in a single mode and 600 pounds in the double mode. This is that E-track that I was talking about as well, making it easy to clip in. All sorts of accessories that are available, hundreds of accessories that are E-track compatible. But if you wanted to stretch this across and create the hammock space, again, taking the desktop out, all sorts of options for things that you could do back here. We have people who are talking to us about bringing e-bikes along, they're bringing kayak along, they're setting this up for gear storage, and then the next trip out they might bring the kids or grandkids along, even adult children. A couple of people going out hunting or something, again, you could set it up so it's the front bed and the rear bed here. Lots and lots of storage capability. as well as big open air to keep yourself cool while you're on the road. So this is the 221 MSL from Ember Recreational Vehicles. You can check us out online at emberrv.com, and certainly all the different areas on social media that you could pick up as well.